YouTube viewers are real. Hello YouTube, how's it going? R squared, welcome in. Hello today, history teacher Steve, a pleasure as always. But yeah, today I gotta go out. I'm seeing a student for lunch, a student who is leaving town, and I think wants to talk about their grade. I think. They ended up with an A minus, which is a fine and good grade, but I think they think I've been a little bit unfair with the grading and need to do more, betterer, and that's fine. I don't mind talking about anything, but having that conversation over a succulent Indian meal, I'm not sure how it's going to go, but it'll be fine. We'll talk about this and that, and then this evening we're having dinner with another one of our students, also just graduated, who... yeah, his family is here, and they want to have a nice to meet you dinner with Noms in particular. I get to come along for the ride. I think is how this works. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes, but we're going to the Rainforest Cafe, the student's favorite restaurant in all of Tokyo, and so once more to the Rainforest Cafe, where there's basically nothing for me to eat, and so I end up ordering dishes and then taking off the meat myself. I wish they had more non-meaty options, but in the rainforest it is kill or be killed, red in tooth and claw, I'm sure. Anyway, R-Squared, did I say hi to you? I'm not sure. Again, good seeing you. Hello, Brewdog. It's possible my stairs are uneven or irregular. I don't think they are. I mean, I can go measure them at some point and see. I really think what it is... We've discussed this before. Okay, let's see if I can find a picture of this. Hello, Spanish flu. Good seeing you. Okay, so if I look up like Japanese staircase, does this help at all? Yeah, I think we've discussed exactly this before, and I believe you all said, Resorti, this is normal, and I refuse to believe you. You see the little overhang here? I'm relatively convinced that the houses I lived in the United States did not have these. That it was instead just a 90-degree angle with no overhang at all. Now, maybe that's false. Maybe it's the case they were carpeted with that overhang, and so I ran my toe in so I just didn't notice. But there's something here about... like, when I take my step, I hit my toe on that more than I ever did in the US. Now, again, these stairs are less deep. I don't know. You're a contractor, you have both ways. The fancy ones have lips. Is it called a nosing? My goodness, maybe. Maybe. They're hostile stairs. I agree. They're actually against me. So it's possible I just had it without, or it's possible that the steps have been deeper. Indeed. Resorty toe size is an issue here. So when I go downstairs, the depth is such that I can't put my foot straight forward. I have to walk down kind of diagonally, which is definitely been a change. I don't know. It's not my fault. It's the fault of the built environment. Take that, architects. It's fine, though. I just need to be slower and more cautious. Today, Noms was following me up the stairs, and so I probably went a little faster than usual to get out of her way, but I gotta prioritize not falling, obviously. Anyway, enough of that blather. Yesterday a fine day. We, didn't do much productive at all. Did some cleaning around the house. Unfortunately, beloved cat Fritz had made a mess of the couch by using his mouth parts in ways they're not intended to be used overnight, and it was just a disgusting mess that like seeped into the couch cushions. So that was yesterday afternoon's big project, was dealing with that. Which fine. Other frustration in the world today is our washer dryer has begun not drying terribly well, and we've cleaned out all of the everything that I can find. We've made sure to the right settings, of course, and we put in smaller and smaller loads. But even fairly small loads are now coming out at least damp, if not wet. So with all of that said, I'm guessing there's some problem with some sensor somewhere. And I don't know about you, but I'm not exactly looking forward to taking apart a washer dryer, especially when ours is in a very, very narrow location at the top of a staircase. So I think I may have to invite a repair person into our home. We've had this machine now for about 4 or 5 years, and so I don't think it should be falling apart yet. It is a Panasonic after all, but definitely when one buys a machine to have it, buys a machine to have it do the work of heating and drying, it should do that. After the spin, is it decently wringing out the clothes? I don't know. We have a side loader, and so it definitely does not want you opening the door during the cleaning process. Now, I could probably stop it and unlock it or something and see if they're dry at that point, but I don't know. I could definitely do that work though. Maddie B, do you want to be my washer dryer Zoom repair person? I can put you on the laptop and point you at things. It does do both, yeah. So we in Japan, it's very uncommon to have inside drying. Definitely, it's more common to have the washing done inside and then hang them outside on the balcony, where most people have small balconies for just this reason. But because Noms and I are somewhat unavailable to move clothes back and forth, and we do produce a bundle of clothes, we've decided to go ahead and buy the one that does drying inside. Now, with that said, it's a heat pump dryer that does not have any kind of venting. Like, it's not plugged into the wall to send the hot air somewhere else. I don't know how it works, other than decently, but now it needs a repair person. Anyway, that's my story about my troubles today, as we have our machines break down and my body break down. It's all breaking down. You know what the problem is? Is the problem that's it's not a good American one that blows the heat outside? I'm not sure. Hello to you, a furlough. Nietzsche or Kant? Nietzsche or Kant? I mean, I teach both. If I were stuck with one, I'd guess I'd go Nietzsche on the question of existentialism and taking responsibility for oneself. Maybe. I don't know. Like, it's very hard to choose between these. Like, Kant is a structure of self-responsibility also that I care about. But both of them, like, have this potentially solipsistic turn, right? Kant says the only experience we be sure of is our own, and we hope that other people operate like we do. And then Nietzsche has the, like, internal turn of we must choose our own values and choose well, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. Great question, I guess, but yeah, it'd be like saying, which of my two children do I prefer? The answer was always Sasha Bear. Don't tell Fritz thank you. Even in her dead state, I still prefer. That's not true. That's not true. Anyway, enough opening blather. I appreciate you for being here. Let's do the word of the day. Word of the day today is boondoggle. Boondoggle indeed. This is a word that I often hear associated with expensive government projects. This is a boondoggle to get votes for this or that. A boondoggle is an expensive and often wasteful project usually paid for with public money. It's also a word for a braided cord worn by Boy Scouts in neckerchief slide, hatband, or ornaments. Critics say the dam was a complete boondoggle, over budget, behind schedule, and unnecessary. For a long time, the example of this was is it Big Dig? Big Dig in Boston. The product that took on a very, very expensive and so let's hear it was planning to be in 82, construction between 91 and 2006, ended in 2007. That is half of some people's working life right there. Maybe even more than half. My goodness. Supposed to be completed in 98 for $2.8 billion. Ended in 9 years later for $14.6 billion. Almost doubled price when adjusted inflation. My goodness. Result of death, leaks, and design flaws. The consortium paid $407 million in restitution. I shouldn't laugh. People have died. This is terrible, of course, but yeah, I don't live in Boston, but even someone from Chicago, I regularly heard people refer to the Big Dig. Oh gosh, I've driven in Boston one time. It was in the middle of the night, and my friend who was the local resident was incredibly drunk and in the passenger seat. I had not had a single drop, and he tried to direct me home through these like ridiculous intersections that have 4 or 5 ways to go. Like, oh, take the left one. No, not that left one. It was a really unpleasant experience. Because Boston, of course, is an old city, not built on a grid pattern, and so it is just put together around people's property, and so it's attractive in some ways, but not much fun to drive. Anyway, back to Boondoggle here. Wait, real quick. Maddie B has more advice on what's wrong with my washer dryer. The refrigeration fins behind the filter. Most likely with cat fur it got blocked. Maddie B, are you on Discord? I will send you photos of the various filters and you can encourage me to rip apart this or that. I'm ready to do the work myself to prove my masculinity, of course. Did you know when Boondoggle popped up in the early 1900s, lots of people tried to explain where the word came from? One theory traces to an Ozarkian word for gadget, while another related to the Tagalog word that gave us boondocks. Another hypothesis suggests that Boondoggle came from the name of leather toys Daniel Boone supposedly made for his dog. But the only theory that's supported by much evidence is simpler. In the 1920s, Robert Link, a scoutmaster for the Boy Scouts of America, apparently coined the word to name the braided leather cords made and worn by scouts. The word came to prominence when such a boondoggle was presented to the Prince of Wales at the 1929 World Jamboree, and has been with us ever since. Over time, it developed the additional sense describing a wasteful or impractical project. I would like to see the Boy Scouts version of this. I may have made these when I was a youngster. Yeah, I did make these as a youngster. Huh. Oh, wasn't this kind of plastic string called GIMP? G-I-M-P? Which I recognize as a slur in multiple ways. I think it might have been called that. Anyway, these are adorable. So traditionally they're made of leather and worn on the outfit, it seems. But now they're made with braided cord and otherwise. Is that right? Let's see. Plastic string. If this is a bad search, we'll see real quick. Hey, we're right. Okay, so it is indeed called that, or was called that, perhaps. So I'm not making things up. I wonder why it's called that. I'm sorry. We'll get to our Xenonauts real soon. Wait. These are also called Scoobies from the French term Scooby-Doo? Wait. Scooby-Doo? Is this the origin of the cartoon as Scooby-Doo? Alright, so here is the Wikipedia page on this one. So the term referred to a thread. It's been used since the 15th, 16th centuries. There's no clear statement of why. Interesting. Is Scooby-Doo? There's a song of the same name. This is fascinating. I'm sorry, I didn't think I would talk about this today. I had other things planned to discuss with you all, but this is amazing. Alright, so I want to know about Scooby-Doo. Okay, what is its name? Where does the name come from? There must be something. The real animal's name is Scoobert. Can I do like naming? Okay. Here we go. Down the rabbit hole, it's true, I'm sorry. I hope you find this as engaging as I do. If not, first of all, if you wouldn't be overly, sort of edgelordy, I'd appreciate it. We try to be generally kind here, you know. Where does name Scooby-Doo come from? Okay, we're gonna believe Reddit today. Doobie Doobie Doo from Frank Sinatra. It's some kind of just scat thing, apparently. Kindness is for the weak. Oh gosh. If we're distinguishing people into the weak and the strong, it's not a world I want to live in. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. See, this is the thing, right? So, a new viewer said kindness is for the weak. I now want to show my strength by banning them. But let's not be jerks. Let's not be jerks. All right, very good. We've learned things. Friends, it's time for trivia. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually forgot part of this thing. Test your vocabulary. Unscramble the letters to reveal a word that refers to a cord or strap that holds something, like a key or a whistle. And it's usually worn around the neck. Yeah, pretty obvious one in connection with boondoggle. It is lanyard. Oh my good Boy Scout moments. Lanyard indeed. Do any of you use lanyards these days? Like, I think often ID cards are worn on lanyards. There must have been a movement at some point to move ID cards from the neck down to the waist. And then one can use one of those pull and return straps, or cords, I guess, to show people. Many you have to wear around your neck at work. I'm very lucky I don't have to do that. I have an ID card inside of my wallet, and the people at work know who I am right away. So many of you do ID cards. Have to use detachable if used on the flight line. Oh, Dogberry, is that if it gets caught on the airplane, you don't want to take you along? Breakaways so you don't get strangled. Oh, man. I know that some of you work in very dangerous and potentially volatile environments, but having to think about that kind of thing, hey, the person I'm with might attack me. That's gotta be so stressful. It's gotta be so stressful. I mean, I guess in principle, one of my students could attack me, but that'd be a definitely unusual kind of moment. I don't know. Anyway, Lanyard, good job. Time for trivia. I wish you nothing but luck in figuring this one out. For 3 points, in 2015, a Ukrainian artist altered a statue of Lenin to resemble what character the AFI dubbed the third greatest villain of the last 100 years? So AFI is what, the American Film Institute. Who are some villains we've had back to 1915 rather? I mean, Darth Vader comes to mind as being up the chart, and I could imagine someone modifying Lenin into Darth Vader, though it would require having like a helmet on it, probably. Who else is like a big deal villain? I have no idea. I'm doing Darth Vader, which apparently means father in what, Dutch? Maybe Dark Father. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. Glad I got that one. Who's number one, though? Like, AFI, top villains. Lecter is number one. Okay, of course. Yeah, Hannibal Lecter is one that has definitely stood out throughout, like, in memory. He is the most horrifying. And in that first film, Silence of the Lambs, he's actually not on screen all that often. But his scenes are so powerful and creepy and advance the storyline so much that he was put forward as, I think, a starring actor, possibly. Atticus Finch on the other side. Yeah. Now, of course, the follow-up book, Go Tell a Watchman, maybe? In which Atticus Finch is shown as sort of an ordinary person with racist beliefs behind his shining idealism, was very hard for some people to read. Partially because it's poorly written. But yeah, definitely the film is good. All right, how many of these have we seen? This is not a good way to spend our time. I'm just curious, though. Atticus Finch, yes. Indiana Jones, yes. Hello, clicking, please. James Bond, Dr. No, of course. Rick Blade in Casablanca. I can quote it, but I've never seen it. High Noon. I think that High Noon has Gary Cooper in it, only because the song Classical Rap by Peter Schickele includes a reference to him cleaning up after his dog. It's High Noon, I'm Gary Cooper in the park with a pooper scooper. There you go. Silence of the Lambs, absolutely. This is going to take too long. We should definitely stop doing this. Who are the villains over here, though? Hannibal Lecter, Norman Bates, Darth Vader, the Wicked Witch of the West, Nurse Ratched, Mr. Potter from It's a Wonderful Life. Friends, go watch A Wonderful Life and understand it's actually about what? What's Wonderful Life about? It's not about Christmas. Alex Forrest in Fatal Attraction, never seen it. Phyllis Dietrichson in Double Indemnity, never seen it. Exorcist, seen through my eyes. And then the Queen from Snow White. Oh, she's dressed in black, looking kind of vampiric, right? Let's see if that's true. Snow White Queen. Yeah. Her cheeks are so nice, though. Whoever does her makeup ought to be applauded. All right, let's get back to it. Question number 2. Good luck, team. Consumer stuff. According to the world's top producer, Malaysia's Carex, that's awkward to read. According to the world's top producer, Malaysia's Carex, the Iran war will cause a 20 to 30% bump in the price of what safety and prevention devices? Well, this is surely oiled into plastic. I assume it's condoms. Hey, oh, you all got it also. Good job. Pardon me briefly. Okay, very good. Question number 3, let's see how this goes. Social sciences. Oh, I know this one. If you're looking for a fun road trip, the Muhammad Ali Center and Mammoth Cave National Park are both located in what U.S. state? Pepper, thank you for extending that. The great state of Kentucky. I've been there once. Is today the day? There's been one the day before. Previously, there's been one the day. Question 4. Here lies one whose name was writ in water. Reads the headstone of what poet who died in Rome at age 25? Okay. Byron died young. I don't know if he died in Rome. The written water part, I want to think if I can find someone whose name has like agua or aqua or hydro in it. I don't know if any of the classical Roman poets died young. I'm going to say Byron. What's his actual name? Hopefully we get it here. No. What author of La Belle Dame sans Merci gave us these immortal lines? Beauty is truth, truth beauty. I don't recall. I know the line, it's a platonic sense, but is it Tennyson? I think Tennyson didn't die young, did he? No. Known for an ode on a Grecian urn, what Englishman is pronounced totally different from Yeats? It's Keats. There we go. Mark's, good job getting it. I did jinx it. I'm glad to have the 1 point. I didn't realize that Keats died that young. Hello, friend. Yeah, 1795 to 1821. How young did Byron die? Okay, so not super young, but still, yeah, 36. That's plenty young, thank you. Very good. Question 5, here we go. Science and nature. One form of what disease is characterized by the destruction of beta cells in a part of the body, in a body of the body known as the islets of Langerhans. That's the kidneys, isn't it? Yeah, we good? Nope. Even called honey urine in ancient India, frequent and very sugary urination, symptom of what condition? Wait, this is diabetes. Diabetes is not a part of the body. So it's liver. Oh, what disease? Son of a gun, I misread this one. Yeah, it did definitely say what disease there. I got stuck by the A body of the body and forgot the top there. Well, that's alright. That's alright. I'll take my lumps on that one. 12 points, definitely a good day for me, but yeah, liver, not kidney, I guess, for this one. Or the pancreas. Pancreas. Pancreas, not liver. Alright, very good, very good. Today, plus 10. All great. How people do in general. Yeah, down from yesterday, but still an above average day for everybody, including Old Resorty. Darth Vader in 2 there for most folks. Condoms. Yeah, I knew it'd be something plasticky, but what are other safety and prevention devices that are made out of plasticky stuff? Yeah, the connection between Carex and latex seemed kind of obvious there, but plastic, I guess, like Kevlar body armor. I have no idea. I'm also at Kentucky in 3. We all struggle with Kate's, I'm guessing. Indeed. And then diabetes, most people got in 2. All right, very good, very good, very good. Carex's condom pricing was also highlighted in a Colbert monologue. Yeah, I don't have time for any of the late night shows anymore, given they're on, like, I don't know what time it is. Very early in the morning for me, but hard hats, helmets, that's very, very smart. Very, very smart indeed, but there we go. There we go. Cool. Very fun. Let's go ahead and do the Redactyl team. Let's do the Redactyl. Oh, friends, we had a new viewer today. That was fun. We haven't had too many new viewers join the channel recently who are chatty. New viewer gets banned almost immediately. Oh, goodness. Friends, time for the Redactyl. Good luck and Godspeed. It's a 5 and a 4, 2 words. Maybe someday we'll get a new chatting viewer who doesn't get banned. System number 1. There's 6 systems. Unnamed comic, congratulations on your big win today of 600 points. A blank blank within a whole giant long of synonyms, it looks like. Is it the postal system? There's one post somewhere. Might be used in an ante post kind of way. Yeah. Wait, no, it should be prior post way. Let's put that. Yeah, I know, possible. I always hope people can redeem themselves. Like, if they come in hot and weird, maybe they'll catch the vibe of our channel and change. But, I don't know. No glue, computer. We have none of those. Yeah, many channel regulars blocked the person before we banned them. Yeah, maybe on message 2 I should have said goodbye person. But, how it goes. Alright, looks like we're not getting much takers on today, so I'll go and throw some words. How about science today? There's no science. How about philosophy? None of those. A wolf, I like wolves. There's one wolf. How about a measurement? No measurements, unfortunately. Let's continue doing areas of the world. How about art? One art. Is it Mongolia, perhaps? It is not. Road, it is not. Process, with 2 S's, please. There are 2 processes. Is it China? 2 of those. North, 3. South, 5. West, East, 2 and 1. Central, 1. Center, none. So probably not geographic, we'll see. Hey, thank you all for jumping in and helping out with the game. Time, there are 19. The phrase once upon a time is at the ending of this this paragraph, or page rather. College, we have none. Technique, strawberry chemist, you're making dinner. You don't have to play along. Good seeing you, though. Major, we have 1. Gear, we have none, unfortunately. Location, there are 2 of those. Rome, there are none. College, we did before. United, perhaps. There are 7 Uniteds. Book, 10 books. How about Rome? We did that before, I'm sorry. Ferry, I like it. 209 ferries. Lake, there are none. How about tail? Look at you all getting it so fast. Good job, team. Good job, team. A little bit slower than the cheaters, but yeah, getting that once upon a time early. definitely helped. Good job, team. A fairy tale, also called a fairy tale, fairy story, household tale, magic tale, or wonder tale. Those of you who don't speak English as your main language, what do you call these? Is it related to fairies also, or is there a different kind of term? Such stories belong to folklore genre, featuring magic enhancements or mythical or fanciful beings. In most cultures, there's no clear line separating myth from folk or fairy tale. Myth are other people's stories, and they're false. Our stories are all true. Fairy tales may be distinguished from other folk narratives such as legends, which generally involve belief in the veracity of events described, and explicit moral tales, including beast fables. Prevalent elements include dragons, dwarves, elves, fairies, giants, gnomes, goblins, griffins, merfolk monsters, monarchy, pixies, talking animals, trolls, unicorns, witches, wizards, woodwoses, magic enhancements. This is alphabetized, isn't it? Friends, what's missing here? What's missing here that I can add in? Also, what on earth say woodwoes? What's a woodwoes? Wild people, apparently. Woodwoses are wild men of the woods. How about potions? I don't say potions. There are no swords. You know what's missing? A dungeon. No dungeons. That's amazing. All right, very good, very good. Let's play the big game. Here comes Big Resorty for the big game. Currently in the queue, there are... Let's see. Need rodents of unusual sizes. That's true. There is no good story about rodents of unusual sizes. 519 items in the queue once more. That continues to be our top number submitted ever. Let's see what we get if a random one comes forward. Random one today is by OP Point Baker. I agree. It's a very interesting one. Let's go ahead and do this one. Team, on screen right now, you will not see, but I will see, a delightful Wikipedia page. Please ask me any questions you want to. We'll see if we can get this one figured out together. Good luck to you, one and all. Is it unique? It is not unique, no. Is it an animal? Yes. Is it fictional? No. Is it wild? No. Would including it increase the quality of a fairy tale? No. I'm going to say it's not fairy tale specific. Is it alive today? Yes. Is it a mammal? Yes. Is it a person? It's not a person. I'll help you out here. It's people together. Is it a common pet? It is not a common pet, no. Okay. That jump from person to people is always a little tough for us, but people indeed. What kind of people could they be? I guess you can keep... were these associated with a specific region? Yes. Is it an occupation? It is something that occupies people, but probably not a full job. Are these people still around? They could be. Is it Soylent Green? That is people, but not these. Is it an ethnic group? No. Is it American? No. Is it a culture? No. Could I have been one? Yes, I could be one. Even today, I could be one. Are they a people? They're not a people per se, no. But as mentioned before, they are associated with a specific region generally. Are these people all over the world? They can be, but they're not primarily. Soldiers, no. Teachers, no. Expatriates, no. None of those. Monks, no. Nope. It's like playing Magic the Gathering. I do not think the majority of them like playing Magic the Gathering, no. Astronauts, no. Is it related to a religion? In some cases. Are they Gurkhas or not Gurkhas? Whirling dervishes, no. They're not that connected to a religion, no. Is it a hobby community? I will say this. Today, it is probably a hobby community. Did I ever want to be one of these? No. Can you join the group and leave voluntarily? Yes. Is it an organization? Not in a formal sense. Hey, Agelius, it's good seeing you. All you people popping in to say hello now, to play the game, hello generally to you one and all. Is it alchemists? No. Are they gamers? Not in general. Are they LARPers? Not in general. Would they prefer to write in cursive? I think they probably would, but that's not immediately related to what they're doing with themselves. Is it Knights of Columbus? Nope, not a formal organization. Knights Templar, not a formal organization. Pastafarians, it is not Pastafarians. Like I said, it's not that religious. It just could be related to religion in some sense. The Merchant Marines, that's a great guess, but no, not that. The Speakers of Esperanto, no. Let me give you a little hint. They were much more common in the past than they were today, or are today. Much, 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 much more common in the past than they are today. But they are in principle around today, etc. But you'll think of them of the past more than today, for sure. Alright, maybe that helps a little bit. Do they work with horses? They do not work with horses. Are they astrologers? Not astrologers, no. No. A clue was left for you all. Did they come about in the past 500 years? They did not. Are they artists? Yes. Midwives? No. The clue is this is a group of people. There you go. To help with the person versus people movement, it's a group of people. Were they a burden on society? I don't think they were a burden on society, no. A guild, no. Guildsmen, no. Is it Freemasons? It's not Freemasons, no. I actually don't know the official origin of the Freemason organization. I know that some people will say, they've been ruling society ever since the time of the pyramids, but I'm thinking of the more formal version you might see in the US today. Are they associated with the production of a good? A social good, yes, but a good like something to sell, no. Were they nomadic? No. Are they a union? No. A pirate crew? No. Like I said, they're in, what was the word? In the world of arts. They're in arts. I don't know how to say that word, Nooster. Is it Rosicrucian? Those are people who like try to do alchemy and understand the spirit world, like what Aleister Crowley. No, they're not. Morris dancers. They're not Morris dancers, but I like that you guessed that. And I'll tell you this, it's not so far away from Morris dancers in my mind. Are they potters? No, they do not make a good in the sense of a consumable. Does it relate to fashion? It does not relate to fashion, no. Something to do with art, though. Are they acrobats? They're not acrobats. Are they entertainers? Yes. Are they primarily European? Yes. Entertainers, European, very good. Very good, very good. I mean, the word European is apt only for us today. Jugglers, not jugglers. Those I mentioned before. Man, I love Penn and Teller's distinction between magicians and jugglers. Those who lie to you about what they're going to do, and those who tell you the truth and actually do it. Are they sword dancers? No. Bards? No. Opera singers? No. Mummers? They're not mummers? No. No. Wandering minstrels? No. Court entertainers? No. Are they into vaudeville? No. Choir boys? No. Court jesters? No. Town criers? No. Do they perform in a specific venue? Usually, yes. Would you see them at a Ren Fair? Probably not. I'm going to give a hint here. It's older than the time that's presented in Ren Fairs. Yeah, even the Ren Fairs that include a large segment of history, you would likely not see these people there. Ballet groups, no. Mimes, no. Flautists, no. You are flouting my rules. Yeah, definitely older Ren Fair. Are they shaman? They're not shaman, no. Is it a chorus? Hey, there we go. It's the Greek chorus. Dogberry, well done. A Greek chorus in the context of ancient Greek tragedy, comedy, and satyr plays is a homogeneous group of performers who comment with a collective voice on the action of the scene in which they appear or provide necessary insight into action which has taken place off stage. Then Oedipus did leave his family home. There you go. They wear masks, they dance about sometimes. The Greek chorus through and through. Very good, very good. Dogberry gets some points there. All right, you claim 0.01% of a point. Yes, you will forever be counting your percentages of a point. When you get to one full point, make sure you let me know you've gotten there, and I will say congratulations and then ignore it. Hey, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and do at least one more. Let's do one submitted in the past day or two. That is too tough. That is delightful. There's some good ones here. I'm going to do this one. Unnamed Comet, this is one of yours. But in the past day, like there are 4 or 5 that are top tier submissions. Unnamed Comet, this is yours. Good luck, one and all. Fingers crossed on this one. Yes, 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 yes. You don't like my reaction? No, when I laugh, it usually means this is a delightful thing. Absolutely delightful. Is it a game? No. Is it fictional? It is not fictional. No. Is it American? But yep, definitely American. And I'll say it's USA in this case. A person? Yes, it's a person. Does it burn exposed to flame? I'm gonna go with a yes on that one, I guess. Is it real? It is a real, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Is it tangible? Just because we know it's a person, not anymore. The person is dead all the way. Is it commonly edible? No. Is it a male? It is a male person, yes. Absolutely. A politician. It's not a politician, Captain Singer. No. Do they have any political influence, actually? I actually don't know if they got involved in politics even a little bit. I don't think they did. Pretty sure no. Is it Jackie Robinson? Man, that would have hit it out of the ballpark, but no. From the 1800s? No. Did he live in the 20th century? Yes. Yes. Was he known for wearing animals on their head? Are you thinking of Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier? It's not Davy Crockett, no. Not just are they used to wearing hats, do they wear animals on their head? Daniel Boone, it's not Daniel Boone, no. Were they famous or infamous? Yes. I'll say they're famous, though. Are they an actor? Yes. They were an actor. Billy the Kid? No. Would Bingo put them in the party chest? No, my paladin would approve of this person for sure. I do appreciate when some of you try for the totally blind guess. Just saying, man, among all of the American men, I choose this one. Charlie Chaplin? No. No. John Wilkes Booth? That's an amazing guess. Booth was an actor. I have an an essay that's partial about John Wilkes Booth and his relationship to Roman Stoic culture. His father was really into it. Were they related to vaudeville? No. Charles Bronson? No. Jimmy Stewart? No. Were they known for comedy? In their acting, they were known for comedy, yes. Were they live in the 1990s? Yes. Mr. Rogers? No. Were they known for being a tough guy? No. No, no, no. Did they die in the past 15 years? They did not. They died before that. Were they alive after 2000? It depends on how you define after 2000. I will say they died in the year 2000. Steve Martin, no. Nielsen, no. Did they make their start in black and white films? No. No, no, no. I will save you in just a moment here. I'll save you in just a moment here. Because you've fallen for my trap card, unfortunately. The George Burns is not George Burns. 2 more guesses and then a big bit of help. Bob Hope, no. 1 more guess and then the big help comes. Who could it be? Is he classically handsome? I don't know how to answer that question, unfortunately. Were they also a musician? All right, solvable, good job. I will say directly, their acting roles were only cameos. Only cameos, there you go. Musician is the primary role. Billy Mays, no. Walter Matthau, no. They died from a drug overdose. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the answer is no on that one. No, definitely did not die of a drug overdose. Was he into jazz? Yeah, sure. Is it Benny Goodman? No, not Benny Goodman. Were they in a band? Sure. Sure. Oh, clever? Yeah, definitely. I think this person was hoping that you all would guess actor first for haha hee hee reasons. Is it Old Dirty Bastard? It's not ODB. No. I know who that is. I'm not sure I should know who that is, but I know who that is. Alright. Jerry Lewis is not Jerry Lewis. Didn't Jerry Lewis actually star in some shows? Maybe so. Maybe so. I will help you in a moment if need be, and give you the two major guest starring roles. Again, musician first, did some guest roles. Is it David Bowie? No. George Clinton? No. Tiny Tim? No. Were they born before 1950? Yes. In his cameos are his roles named. In his cameos, he appears as himself. His name is the name used on the show also. I will tell you directly. One of his cameos is in Sesame Street. There you go. One is in Sesame Street. Not sure how much that helps you, but it's true. So some jazzer. Jackson, no. John Denver, no. That's a nice episode, though. Charlie Brown, or sorry, Charles Brown, no. Nor Charlie Brown, for that matter. Lawrence Welk. Was Lawrence Welk on the Sesame Street? I'd love that, but no. Charlie Parker, not Charlie Parker, no. No. I will give another hint here. It is the case that his jazz is of a broader kind than that found of people like Coltrane, Charlie Parker, and the other jazzers you mentioned so far. It is not, we'll call mainline jazz. Mel Torme? Nope. I realize that Coltrane's also not exactly mainline jazz, but it's broader than that. Kermit the Frog. I think he may have been a starring role. The other cameo this person mentions is a Simpsons. So Simpsons and Sesame Street are the two biggest cameos this person has as themselves. As himself, rather. Kenny G. It's not Kenny G, but good one. One thing you didn't ask yet is this person white? They were not white, no. Michael Jackson? Nope, not that one. Adam West. I don't think Adam West is a jazzer, but maybe. Maybe. Alright. I've given you the clues the person has. B.B. King, not B.B. King, no. How do we get you there? How do we get you here? They went to Juilliard. I'm not sure it would help much. Tito Puente! Hey! Razor! Well done indeed. It's Tito Puente! American musician, songwriter, bandleader, timbalero, vibraphonist, and record producer. There you go. I think he's an attractive man. If I were into men, I would say sure. I would say sure, classically handsome, absolutely. And look at that young fellow. Definitely classically handsome all the way. To the Smithsonian Institute. Wow. Written in both Spanish and in English. That's delightful. That's delightful. Wait, we shouldn't talk about the Smithsonian. It feels bad to do that. Anyway, good job indeed. Well done. Let's go ahead and play our video game of the day. Got to give some points, though, to Razor for the very, very good work there. How could I know if they're attractive from not into men? I don't know. I can think about the people that I've heard called attractive. Let's see. Attractive? Men. I mean, I think I'm comfortable saying that some men are very attractive. Sure, no problem. No. This is false. If Channing Tatum... Oh, you can't see this. Wrong screen, sorry. I pulled up Channing Tatum, who is listed as the most attractive man in movies today. Channing Tatum, if you're watching, please plug your ears. He's handsome? Doesn't handsome mean, proportionality? I don't know. Is he handsome? I guess this is the more I'm comfortable saying, I'm just not into dudes. Because I don't know. I mean, I like his vest. This is probably the issue. I like his vest. Look at Matt Bomer. Wait, are we really doing this? Are we really doing the is Resorty actually the guys? I like his glasses. No, again, stereotypically speaking, sure. I get that people are into this guy. I definitely see how he meets the various criteria. But I don't know, he's just some dude. It's not my. This might be the age, right? He's just not my type. It's not that he's not attractive. It's just not my type for sure. I'll continue working on the ever-present quest of what men does Resorty find attractive. Good fun, good fun, good fun. All right, friends, we're back to a little game called the Xenonauts 2. We are squarely mid-game, and enemies are popping up everywhere now, to the point that I'm not exactly sure if I can control them all. But gosh, we're trying, don't you worry, all the way. Alright, my coffee's empty. We have an ad in 30 minutes. When that goes, I'll get my coffee. But, yeah, I believe we're just at a mission now. This is the... No. Oh, we're actually in the middle of a mission. I was so excited to continue playing yesterday that I did not stop at stop time, actually. I believe it's the case that the only enemies left are inside of this observer ship here, which is our second observer ever. And I remember absolutely nothing else. So the beginning of a turn. I have a sniper here. This is Spracknell, the grandest sniper ever. If there's an enemy here, Spracknell's in a great position. And so Captain Dr. Possible, the pacifist shield person, is going to continue looking to see what we find. We do have a grenadier also, and that grenadier might be good to go for blowing things up at great distance. Oh, here we go. Paul Harvey's here also. Paul Harvey. As long as there aren't two enemies in here, we should be fine. Okay, I think there's no one in this room. So forward. This ship's like horseshoe crabs. I'd never had that thought before, but now I'm not going to be able to unsee it. They do look like horseshoe crabs. Nice. So if we move forward to this window, we will not have the ability to shoot. So we're just going to crouch there and watch towards the window. Alright, on this side of things, I have a Sergeant Major, my lowest level character. I have a Major and a Colonel Shotgunner, and then a bunch of other characters. So everyone is coalescing on this area. We can look through this little tear and see no one right away. This might be a good spot for a sniper to hang out. Unfortunately, I don't have a sniper on this side. My other sniper is right here, actually. I realize now we've not cleared the roof here, though we did blow up the ladder to get up there, unfortunately. So we could have our sniper try to get into the book depository here, blow the wall, and then stand here to overwatch the window. But I think just as well, if we step over slightly, they could then see this, or if we have someone blow that wall also. I think that might be sensible. Hey, Sim Games, I'm doing very well today. How are you? Hope things are good for you. Unfortunately, I had Fedifist the Grenadier equip their smoke grenades, and you can't unequip them, I don't believe. You lose them if you equip on top of them. This is true, correct? You can't switch out once they're loaded. So though I don't mind smoking here, my real goal is blowing that up. And so probably have someone, indeed I do. Okay. Guaranteed hit. Neat. And so now my sniper is closer to having accurate sight on the door. Do you have a bomb also? You have two of them. This is my first time ever trying to destroy cover consistently. Possibly there's an enemy there. I'm not sure. Not sure on that one. Alright, well, other than the smoke, Kibbs and Britches has some good sighting. Cool, good job, you. I should probably clear the space. Blue Link is not the character who should do so, given such low health. So you're gonna stay there to cover. I'm gonna have Geektown-san, who's my highest level character right now, push on forward just to look. And then I'll move Ayap Heron across for now. Alright. Marks, forward. If we don't find any enemies this next turn, I'm going to say most likely they do not exist. Except for the ones inside the box. We're going to leave Fettifist at distance. I think it is the case that smoke's all we want right now for our Grenadier. I guess I want to have my other sniper here as well. The lack of cover is a bit of an issue. I'm sure you won't die. Hey, civilian man with pistol. Hello! Wait, Mentark outside, really? For some reason, I believe that Mentarks did not leave the ship. That they were the drivers and they stayed back here, etc. Now, on this ship, there'll be some other kind of captain who wears purple. And we've knocked one of them out before, but they're exact same kind of characters as every other one of the mind control folks. So that was something. Alright, Hideous, over the wall you go. Look this way first, nothing. Oh. Okay. Marks, get behind this. Now the only problem with how we're setting up here is if the door opens, there'll probably be a lot of enemies in here. So this could be a point where smoking makes sense, but then my snipers will not be able to fire again. And yeah, I am very, very happy with that Overwatch. Okay, Spracknel's carrying enough ammo that I don't necessarily mind reloading and wasting that bullet. Because the Spracknel overwatches, we still want to be able to shoot again next turn. So there's your reload. And even with the reload, they can still fire with a weaker shot. Same thing with Kibbs, I believe. Yeah, Kibbs has lots of ammo, so you go ahead and reload as well. I do want to look at this area real quick. So, Dr. Possible, at full health still. Shield is also at full health. Now the only issue is which way do we look as we step out. Okay, that way is good. Can't quite see on the corner there, unfortunately. But let's have Paul Harvey get out here. Lack of corner peeking in this game will be the death of me. Oh, Kibbs is carrying 2 rifles. Was that true? Thank you for remembering that, Jim. Yeah, Kibbs is the one that can convert very easily into a rifle person if need be. That's great to know. Thank you for... How do you remember my characters better than I do? I have nothing but appreciation for you, my friend, on that one. Okay, well, our other shotgun character over here. I'm going to insert them via this path. Okay, there's no way we're shooting regardless. So can you sprint past? You can. Okay, and then other shotgunner... Sorry, other rifle person, rather. You don't have that many turn units. Time unit. I keep saying turn units. I'm sorry for that. I'm sure some game calls them turn units. Okay, further shotgun. Can you get here? Okay, this is not exactly the best spot for a shotgun person, but close enough. You run. You run. Grenades, not yet. I could turn on Overwatch of grenades. That might be so funny. But also probably a tragic decision in the making. Hey, it's a civilian who's unarmed. We should order them to safety if possible. Okay. It is the case the doors opened and closed again, so it's probably the small doors here. Last time we found reptilians, one in each of the small rooms to the side. We'll have to see if that continues. Okay, Dr. Possible. We'll be here not this turn, but next. And we're looking like pretty good positioning here right now. We could try to blow up these. And then have a sniper with a direct line inside. At least one sniper will end up here and one here, probably, in the fullness of time. Okay. Blue link. So Blue Link goes here, they have absolutely no cover. Yeah, the inability to use corner cover is always a bit of a dismay for me, but you're young, you're strong, you're French, you'll do great. Gotta keep the colonel alive. I wonder if we'll ever have a general. If it's even possible to have a general. Absolutely no idea on that. Hey, Grub's a little good seeing ya. Hello, Shaws. Hello, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It's always a pleasure, as you know by now. I've said that probably 1,000 times, and I don't know how to insist enough that I really and truly mean it. That when you stop by to say hi to me, it really brightens my day. You hang out and watch video games with me, it brightens my day also. It's just nice. The cowardly aliens remain indoors. Sorta kinda want to breach this turn. But no. Let's set up for breach next turn. What that means is it's very, very important to me that we have a flashbang ready and possibly a smoke also. So Hideous here, you will probably be the flashbang. Second shotgun. I'm going to leave you where you are. You have so many timings at 96. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, fellow pragmatist. Hello to you also, friend. I'm glad we have that connection. It's a good connection to have. Okay, Blue Link. Shift to here. Once again, at some point, we're going to find enemies with grenades. It's going to be the end of us all. Okay, can you see the front door from here? Sort of. The truck is definitely in the way. Spracknel is wearing a gas mask, so... yeah, now you can see much better. Kid looking good. Yeah, looking good. Okay, this is the turn we want to smoke our own crew. Except for the part where Marks does not have a gas mask on. Or do I smoke next turn? We'll smoke this turn. Alright, Fedifist moves forward a little bit. Make sure we have smoke grenades equipped. How do I make sure that's the case? Okay, this has 0 damage. Okay. Bum bum ba-dum ba. Time for some smoke. Good job, squad. Everyone's getting stunned out. Oh, I forgot the Dr. Possible, because of the med kit, does not have the, does not have a smoke, mask on. Gas mask, rather. That's unfortunate. Alright, Paul Harvey, over the wall. If someone pops out, it's gonna be an absolute hail of gunfire. Hopefully the shotguns hit. 17 stun? 17 stun? Man, our humans take crazy, crazy stun. You moved for no good reason, my apologies. Alright, door open! Hello! Alright, so 2 very good shooters. I'm still not sure if this guy's any different than the others. I'm pretty sure he's not. So, as planned, Hideous, flashbang. Can't see. Marks, flashbang. Neat. Then you could shoot one, but not for the moment. We'll have Dr. Possible advance. And then we have a shotgun go in and... wrong button. There we go. Woohoo! Not a kill, but a woohoo anyway. So I'm going to have Dr. Possible hopefully knock this one out. Nice. Good job, you. Manted Warrior. Huh. Are Manted Warriors different than standard Mantids? I just don't know. Alright, shotgun number 2. I can use my lower... accuracy attack, and shoot again on Overwatch. Or have you shoot again straight away? Let's see. So, Brother Man can't move. Oh, you know who's here? Hello, snipers. 34 on that one. Spracknell, 20. Yikes. If we step forward, it comes to 61. 46. Okay, we have to have 54 points remaining. Alright, 61's the best I can do with a sniper right now. Cool. Should have done that earlier, but no worries at all. Okay, Spracknell can't move. Who still has the ability to do something right now? I can have my shield person... Okay, Hideous has that corner covered with a weak rifle and kind of exposed. Marks can't really move. I don't want you to overwatch into your friends' backs, though. So man, you move forward and get down. If you duck, you cannot attack. Good luck. How far can I get? Dr. Possible's turn. Not very far. So I Perrin go and cover. I'm considering running Dr. Possible back to shield the sniper. But this is far enough away, we're probably okay. And I actually might re-smoke the sniper there. Yeah, I guess there's no point in exposing you from that direction. Okay. Yeah, I think re-smoking is right. Okay, blue link. Go over here. Please don't shoot your friend. If I just say that, surely he'll behave that way. Geek Town has the one big remaining pile of moves and ability to attack. I'll put you here. Oh, these are doors also. These are both doors. So we need to cover those more than the others. Kind of a bad choice on my part. Okay, Paul Harvey is then helping with covering this door. I'm so sorry, I apparent if you take it in the back of the head, it's my fault for sure. Kibbs, can you see anything? No. It is time for Kibbs to convert to be an ordinary rifle person. And then go in as much as you can, where you'll still be safe. I do want to re-smoke. And I don't want to knock Kibbs out, of course. Okay, a little bit stun. Ran through the fire. Okay. That's an 85. It will hit Kibbs. Okay, this is entirely to cover our sniper for right now. Anyone? Anyone? No one this turn. Alright. Kibbs, you're going to go open the door for our sniper. We're not quite in it. Okay, sniper, you're going to move to... I'll hold off on movement until we see what's in the different rooms. So, for the sake of clearing a room, I'm going to move Geek Town to right here. Again, this is probably a reptile dude, I'd guess. Or it's no one. Room clear. Room clear. Okay. We could wait for next turn. We could also go ahead and just breach here and hope for the best. As long as a flashbang behind, we'll be okay. Okay, so if Geek Town's here and we crouch, we can still shoot. Hideous is going to flashbang if need be. Let's get someone on this door as well. Perrin, you'll be ready to go in straight away. If there's more than one enemy, we got problems. Let's see what's inside. Hello! Is it again genuinely no one? Like, I know this is a crash landing. I'm really surprised at that, frankly. Okay, if you move to here, you have your weaker shot, but that's okay. Geek Town can just move over one step. I can't turn him, unfortunately. I won't be able to shoot. I'm gonna say it's okay, though. I'm gonna advance Kibbs to here. And then Sniper Friend can actually come all the way forward. Am I winning? I believe I'm winning. I'm at least trying to win. I'm sort of guessing that all of the enemies are already upstairs. I know it's not necessarily true, but it feels like a safe assumption. And I'm guessing that people who speedrun this game, you know, almost certainly just push this point. But I do play like a bit of a coward. Okay. Turn that way. I give you a turn. Enemy does nothing. Okay, shield. Breach, if you please. Whole bunch of death. Ooh, including a dead character on a teleporter. Oh. I wonder. Once again, quick setup here for next turn. I think this is a game where I always want to play faster, partially to keep things going for you fine folks. But I think this game really rewards, you know, diligent, deliberative play, which is often not quite as exciting, but as long as we keep advancing, we'll be good. Also, man, I hope at some point someone teleports down into that, and we just do full-on reflex shots wildly. So last time there were 2 enemies up top. Come along, Kibbs. Go here. Okay. Survey says no one pops out. Sort of want to send Fettifist back to the aeroplane helicopter thing. All right, here we go. Shield goes up. So though that's occupied, it's not occupied. Hello, big boy. So we immediately spot a fellow who needs a few shotgun blasts to the back. And that seems to be all this time. Now, if we go upstairs, I believe we have 2 shots into him before he notices us. Okay. Shotgun 1. Yeah, I don't know how this part works, that he doesn't notice us immediately. I appreciate it. It's so confusing to me. Okay, so shotguns are both ready now. I'll bring up other characters to return fire if he decides to come at us. I could probably just flashbang, actually, but it does seem a little excessive. And not exactly the world's most attentive giant reptile man. All right, here we go. Geek Town. Do it. Make sure I'm shooting him, but not the wall. Turns. The end. Probably took a few too many turns to do that one, but I'll take it. Didn't find anything exactly new that time, but lots of nice materials that will turn into weapon and armor and upgraded airplane parts. We do want to make a second upgraded airplane. I'll need your help in deciding a good French name for it. We named the interceptors after heroes of French history. Jeanne d'Arc was the last one. Who are the other heroes of French history? A little bit wounded. We got some more colonels. Good job, team. Alien biocannons are the new items here. Alien biocannons. Fantastic. Let's go home now. Alright, it's now the case that we know about the observer UFOs. Because of that, every month we get more money. And if we leave observers alone, we will get cash. If we try to take them over, we instead have to spend more money. Engineering work is stopped here because we took over all storage space. We'll fix that. But we are getting closer and closer to not having enough storage space. Lafayette, or some kid from Corsica. I love it. A butcher named Charles? That is possible. There are lots of people we could potentially do. I think that Lafayette seems fun to me for the next one. I'm resisting Napoleon so far. I don't know why exactly. But I am resisting Napoleon currently. Man, there's so many things I want. So many things I want. We just need more money for one of those. And the base number 2, the big trouble with base number 2 is that it does not have any real defenses. Also, it has no weapons at all. And it's 2 armorets all. So I think I need to start moving some things over there, but I don't want to deprive my main squad. And unfortunately, it is the case that the 2 bases don't share a workforce, nor do they share a storage room. So if you want things produced locally, you have to then move items there to produce them locally. So I don't quite know what to do on that currently, but we're hanging out, we're working on it. Oh, did I hire some people yesterday? Just as stream ended. I think I may have. Armory's easiest for me. Yes, 3 people to name. Thank you for all the resubs today. I'm going to go ahead and do the ones from yesterday as promised. So first of all, Red Zyrus. Not sure if you're here, but thank you for your resub yesterday. Take great care of you. You are probably just a defend the base guy. That's okay. Jacob Binith, Czechoslovakian fellow. We're going to go ahead and call you Oda Toda. Very good. And then lastly, someone from China. We'll call him Gaoji Zhan. Sure, why not? My apologies to all of our Chinese viewers, all 0 of you. Crunkhammer. With a name like that, I want you to be an assaulter so badly. You are the Crunkhammer. But your accuracy is probably too good for that. Oda Toda. Oda Toda, that time units is absolutely unacceptable. I mean, I can move you closer by having you not carry many items, but you're definitely be in the role of base defender. Why can't I change that right now? Huh. Why wouldn't I be able to change that, I wonder? Usually means the person's moving somewhere, but I don't think they're moving anywhere. Not injured. Let's try it again. So over here, Oda Toda. Nope, job's not going to change. Huh. Huh. Whatever, not a big deal. But we'll try to get more people in here for naming more you find folks. 2 very small UFOs in the north here. Hey, Delm, thanks for resub, Delm. I'll get you in the queue. We have, yeah, I think you'll be the next person named. Delm, thank you for your generosity. Maddie B resub today, but it is the case that I, already have 1 Maddie B hanging out. Okay, so Jeanne d'Arc plus Emmanuel Macron. Certainly a hero of France. They're gonna go check that one out real quick. And it might just be scouting, we'll see. You're still alive, Maddie B, I believe you're still alive. Though maybe not. Alright, first missile battery at our main base then. Maybe Maddie B is not alive. If that's true, then I definitely will name you first. Uh-oh. Not seeing a Maddie B. Let's check base 2. You might be the... Hey, there you are. You're actually the leader of our second base. Major Maddie B, the very good rifleman. Hopefully this works out for you, my friend. Hopefully it works out for you. Okay, 2 fighters, I'm guessing. I've never fought 2 fighters before. Time to give it a try here. Okay. So they have no armor, which means missiles can go in nigh immediately. So, as usual, I'm going to want Macron to try to draw fire and then get out. Though it is the case that Macron is very, very weak. And we've not yet learned to speed it up, so it might go kind of poorly. Anyway, you go fast as possible there. When we drop out of, not hyperdrive, afterburners, we'll then need to aim and ignite the missiles. Jeanne d'Arc, you're going to go to the side and then whip on in as possible. Alright, here we go. They're splitting. Alright, we have missiles out right away. All fine, all fine. I don't like that they're splitting, unfortunately. Okay, we want to turn towards the missiles. You're going to roll away from it, Jeanne d'Arc. You... I think Macron's getting hit either way. Yeah, definitely went straight into it. Definitely missed it. Very good. Macron's fine. Fine, still has armor. Okay, I want Jeanne d'Arc to rush into this one. We're still at full speed ahead on that. Macron, I want you to turn into Jeanne d'Arc. Okay. We'll be speeding past this one, I believe. That, I'm not sure it's going to hit. We'll roll just in case. Good. We'll roll just... it hit again. Yeah, Macron just can't do this kind of thing. Anyway, stop moving, missiles away, turn towards that one. Little damage taken, not a big deal. Jeanne d'Arc, afterburners off. Missile away, very good. Oh gosh, Macron took some real damage. They're fine though. Everyone's fine, everyone's fine. I have not turned missiles on, unfortunately. Resort to you, fool. We believe in taking some damage occasionally. That was a very, very sloppy fight, but it worked out anyway. Good job, squad. Oh, did I shoot them down over water? Oh, no. Fighters never leave wrecks. Alright, anyway, as I said before, team, an ad break is just about to run, and so I'm going to go ahead and take a quick AFK to refill my coffee and so on. I'll see you in about 3 minutes' time, and we'll continue the fun. Unfortunately, this game, I will not leave the big map open unless I miss something important, so hold it off there. I say thank you. I appreciate you. Back in just one moment. Gotta work on not taking so much damage, especially my little baby ships. I guess the baby ships are taking damage, though, for the higher level Phantom. It's okay. Anyway, be right back. Alright, hello again, thanks for being here still. Two quick stories that came to mind while I was gone. Number one, I'm meeting a student today for lunch. He said, hey, there's this restaurant near the school called X. Meet me there. So I've never been at the restaurant before, not a single time, and so I went ahead and set up a little Google Map search to figure out where it was. And it turns out there are two places called X, and they're equidistant from the school. One is 1 block closer. And so I sent the student an email last night saying, hey, which of the two do you want to meet at? They're equidistant. And I've not heard back yet. So I don't know how to select which one of them to go to. If I don't get a response from the student, this is definitely a real world bird and ass problem. Like I'm between the two piles of hay, and I just can't figure it out. Am I get my steps in? Maybe, except I probably don't have time to get to both of them before I'm supposed to meet him, right? Stream ends at noon. I'm meeting him, them, not him, them, at lunch at 1 o'clock, so we'll see how that goes. Number two, and I can't go into this too deeply, I've mentioned before that Japan has a fascinating relationship to the law, in which some things are illegal, and yet you can do them anyway by just asserting that something has happened on the way. The common example is with prostitution. Absolutely illegal. But if you meet a random woman and fall in love, who are we to stop you? All right, very good. Yesterday I learned that in Japan, it is possible to import 1 month's supply of the majority of prescription drugs without a prescription. Now, you can't bring any of the, like, morphine or other strong opiates. There's a certain, like, level which you can't do it. But you can bring it with, is it tramadol, which is, like, a synthetic opiate? You can bring in, like, all of my psych medicines. And the thought is, oh, you must have a good reason to get these. And you can bring in 1 month's supply when you first order, and then you can order again on the next day for 1 month's supply. Now, you can't sell it, of course, but if it's for your private use, who is Japan to say you can't do that? And so there are these websites, which are a gray market in some way, that are set up in Taiwan and Hong Kong. And from both of them, they have these pages where you could just buy prescription medicine. As an American, this is so confusing to me. I know there are other countries in the world where one's able to buy prescription medicine from the US over the counter, as long as the pharmacist understands your need, but I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I ever need to go to the doctor again, or if I get an infection, I just like order a bunch of antibiotics, yum yum yum. Very, very strange. I want to say, is this the case in your country also? But of course it's not. Of course it's not. Sounds wild. I can direct you to the website if you want to look at it. Oh, that said, you'd have to use a VPN. They will only let you see it if you're in Japan. And more than that, what is it? What was it? They can't show you what medicines they have. Also, you can't search by condition. So you can't say like, oh, I get migraines. What's the big migraine medicine? Instead, you have to do your research on your own and type in the chemical name of whatever medicine you want. It will then say, this is often prescribed for XYZ. Yeah, the assumption is that you're taking care of your own medical care and you understand it. I don't know. Craziness. I might post an article about this later tonight over on Discord. Regardless, the more important thing is not self-medical care, self-prescription, but instead saving us from the aliens for sure. Is this the resort he gets deported arc? So there's a lot of discussion of this on various like Japan Residence Place, also on like the Yahoo Answers of Japan. This apparently is used very, very commonly for hair loss drugs, impotence medicine, birth control, and like day after pills. The kind of thing that one might be embarrassed to talk to a doctor about. And there are many people who have said that they've used these for years and years and years. It's also very common for trans people to get their hormones there, again, to avoid having to deal with doctors. And there are people who have been doing this for decades, apparently. I think it started in like 94. So I don't know, it's weird. Weird. But yes, this might be the resort he gets deported arc, I'm not sure. Klaus, good seeing you. You had to get an insurance claim for hail damage to your car. Klaus, are you able to get that fixed? Will they pull out the damage for you using one of those big suction cups? Love those. Love those. Anyway, Le Deluge has arrived here. We have one interceptor and one deploying a ship we have to deploy from this base, which is so unbelievably weak that we're not going to be able to deploy from this base. It's mostly just to open up a hangar at the other base. Klaus, good seeing you. Hello, Klaus. Welcome to the old channel. Thanks for resubbing for 103 months. That is many, many, many months, and I appreciate it. Hope things are good for you as always. With $500,000 money, we can make a whole bundle of stuff. We can also add more to the base. Yeah, I think the new airplane really is the correct move here. The quantum array has been built. I'm not sure what it actually does. The radars are now quantum arrays. We intercept alien communications traffic and know more about the aliens, what they're up to. 3 new characters arrived at Vive le Mans. This is why I couldn't give them different titles previously, because they were on the road. So, Oda Toda, you're becoming a military police officer, Xeno Defender all the way. Don't you worry, someday we'll have enough nice items to give you some. Okay, Crunkhammer, again, I want you to be an assaulter with that name. We'll see eventually for you. And Red Zyrus, you are questionable, my friend. You'll just hang out as Red Zyrus for right now. Cool. Maybe the Laser Lance next. Not a bad idea at all. How much does it cost? Or we can upgrade our missiles, or we can upgrade our engine. So many nice things to make. Okay, so Laser Lance. Make it once, it looks like a unique item. We have another Guardian armor. So how many Guardian armors do we have here now? We have one that's unequipped. For my main squad, Guardian armor. Okay. So I have assaulters who do not have Guardian armor on. They really should. Did I lose a Guardian armor, possibly? I thought I had 4 of them. Huh. Okay. So if I take that off... No, this is just hopeful armor, right? This is where it should go for lucky. So I guess I only made 3? 2? Okay, so Paul Harvey shouldn't have one on. So I do have 3 of them now. Ideally, I want 4 or 5 of them, but not for right now. Laser ammo recharge I'd like very, very much indeed. Oh, thank you. I did move one over to the other base. That's right. I need to move rifles to their base. So, I'm going to give them a couple accelerated shotguns. Make another laser rifle. Okay, just a random pile of garbage going over based on the money I have right now. Man, we see a huge portion of the world now. Asia's not having a good time right now. Asia's really struggling. For 236 money, we get rid of that infiltrator. Way too much. The scientists of Asia will join us moving for 150. North America's not doing great either. For 150, I can lock in all 4 of these, and that's definitely worth doing. So we're saving for 150 right now. Right now, the money pile is at 500,000 or so. We can definitely reduce panic if need be. I prefer not to do that, though. So we're able to, finish out North America, which gives us a bonus what? Yeah, more starting experience on all of our characters. And then I do want to recruit some more folks, probably, to make sure we have 2 combat squads at each base. But 14 days. 14 days until the next big wave of ships begins. At that point, I might start losing Asia. We'll see, though. Okay. Let's check out this laser lance thing. It weighs 6, so we can carry 1. Slower rate of fire, but does armor destruction and strong damage. Oh, wrong ship, sorry. I want to put that on Jeanne d'Arc instead. Oh, it can't carry any more weight. So if I give it the laser lance, I'd have to make it lose its armor. Oh boy. Oh boy. What an unfortunate trick. I mean, I could take off both guns, insert the laser, and give it missiles instead. What I've liked, though, is dropping it in behind and having it absolutely unload very quickly. Huh. Maybe I should shift loadouts based on what we're fighting. I think against fighters, the small guns are best. Yeah, I'm going to leave it set up with what it had before. And then, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to increase its payload capacity. You'd centerline the gun. I don't know if I can move things around. I think just go into the hard points. Good luck to them. Oh, do I have any completed corpse piles? I do! We can learn about the Mantids, the Civilians, and the Sectons, doing 10% more damage on each of these. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's the reward for finding enough of the corpses. And when that's done, I believe we're then able to, move... I was going to say I've confused myself, I'm sorry. I then believe we're able to sell the extra corpses, and thank goodness for that one. Alright, extra rifle, go across. I don't think there's any cost for moving items over, so doing them one at a time so they arrive somewhat staggered is a-okay. Oh, you know what I can do? I can just send an aircraft over here to check stuff out. I always feel I can do this. Just to look around and see what we find. We found some UFOs. Unfortunately, down here. One of them is a bomber. There's a large escort. Where these are one group. Okay, so we want to redeploy you folks. Hopefully you have enough fuel to get there. Oh, missed my op points. Thank you for noticing that. Do I lock in North America or try to save part of Asia? Don't want Asia to go, but lock-in is huge. Everyone in North America supports us. Thanks, Canada. So everyone has +5 attributes after the funding report comes through. A bomber. Our first time meeting a bomber. Wait till we're over land. Oh, they can get away? No! Oh, I could have shot down right away. That feels so bad, man. Panic in Asia Pacific is critical. I should have just shot down when I had a moment to do so. Oh boy. Oh boy. We will get to 150 before the funding report. Okay, we see the bomber again. Because the bomber is a heavy ship, I think the big gun makes more sense. So I'm going to move you to laser lance, and then the heavier missiles destroy armor. Okay. You're totally full on fuel. Let's launch again. Okay, Jeanne d'Arc. Oh, it takes time to put missiles on? Is that true? Oh, I actually didn't mean to launch there. We found an alien base. I don't know how to go to this and be alive. Last time I went to the alien base, it was an absolute disaster right away. It makes sense that the Asians are dealing with this. Okay. We've hit the bomber again. The Jeanne d'Arc. How on earth does a laser rifle need to have ammo? Okay, well, this is not great. So the Jeanne d'Arc has absolutely nothing. Big Boy has 400. And we need to stay in this wedge, I believe. Oh boy. Oh boy. It might be time to retreat immediately. Also, like some weird slice of the pie thing going there. Okay. Jeanne, oops, wrong one. Okay, so that's good. I should just retreat. We all agree I should just retreat, correct? It has armor still, so I don't want to use my missiles. Oops. Okay. Shots out, unfortunately. We are outrunning the shots for the moment. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so big shot came in there. Okay. Armor down on that strafing run. Missiles online. This terrifies me. I don't know what it means. Okay, so his main gun is focused now. This would be a time where if Jeanne d'Arc had any ability to shoot, it'd be amazing. Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. Ah! Okay. 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 Who needs weapons anyway? All right. Bomber wreckage. So we can't actually go explore the bombers. I wonder if bombers only ever leave wreckage, or if just that one was destroyed enough that it did. All right. Panic in Asia. Big issue, obviously. I'll have to deal with that in a second. I'm so glad that worked out. Okay, I did actually only click in one missile slot there, but it needs time to load, apparently. Fair enough. Fair enough, team. Wait, why can the Macron carry only one missile? Haven't you carried two before? Oh, each load is two. Got it, okay. Which to say, that's what you can do, CAD. Okay. So we know nothing of bombers, unfortunately. So lowering panic is only 65 points. Alien electronics. The recovered alien sensors of great scientific value, Commander. So apparently we got this off the bomber. Even a casual inspection of the device reveals a number of electronic innovations that warrant further study. The most notable of these are the superconducting alloy magnets used in the various scanner systems. They exhibit almost no electrical resistance at room temperature, allowing them to carry immense amounts of current without melting. Oh, is this that like superconductor thing? Maybe. They generate enormously powerful magnetic fields. By weight, these magnets are several times more potent than anything we've previously encountered. They should prove relatively easy to reverse engineer and reproduce, and I have little doubt we shall find a great many uses for them. However, the most interesting innovation comes in the form of several small hollow emitter discs dotted around the sensor array. When connected to a power source, these begin to project an ever-shifting holographic lattice into the surrounding air. Analysis suggests the hologram is in fact an optical computer, a fully functional computer system that uses photons rather than electrons to process data. Astonishingly fast and remarkably versatile, it can instantly redesign its own holographic circuitry to maximize efficiency at whatever type of calculations it needs to perform. Science! Such flexibility will be exceedingly valuable as our technology continues to grow in sophistication and complexity, and I'd not be surprised if optical microchips become increasingly commonplace in the coming months. We can now learn about the Stalker Stealth Armor. Advanced infantry armor with active camouflage properties. Neat. Or we can try to make money. Gotta get that done. If we clear out the base, it'll help with panic in Asia. Eka, I'm sure it will. My only concern is... Oh, fancy. My only concern is... can I clear it out? Last time we went to the alien base, we just all died. It was not even close. Now this time we do have Guardian armor, so we'll be a little better off, but it was just a disaster. Like in the second room, everyone died. Okay, energy knife upgrade. Combat knives turn into energy knives. I've never used a combat knife. Huh. Automod, mine shield, upgraded tactical module, even more accuracy bonus, jetpacks, allows the wearer to move vertically, shotgun to the back surely, the nanotech workshops, quantum laboratory, so even fancier workshops. I just need money. I just need money, that's all there is to it. Which to say, maybe I need to find a way to have base number 2 start making me money. Okay, bunch more stuff to make. I don't know. Okay, the bomber wreckage comes in 7 minutes/hours/something. Okay. So we have a bunch more items now to send over to the other base. Or not sell, sorry. Transfer, rather. So the sniper rifle and the laser rifle are for the other base. Cool. So they have some stuff now. And then do I have more things to sell or no? No junk currently. We're going to begin learning about the different alien bodies. So we have a bunch more items, but I just need to be able to, I don't know, something, build more. All right, here are the two things the UFO bomber has going. 12 degrees per second, so it does turn much slower than my faster ship. And in principle, it cannot crash. It's a lightweight UFO. It had 400 HP though. It does not feel lightweight at all. The bomber is a large UFO used purely for ground attack purposes. Carrying only a single pilot and laden with volatile munitions, it will create little more than a twisted field of smoking wreckage if shot down. Due to the high threat nature activities, any bomber we encounter should be considered a priority target. Built around the monstrous fusion artillery weapon system, they can utterly devastate nearby military and civilian infrastructure if not dealt with quickly, with a predictable negative effect on local panic levels. Thankfully, these crafts are not overly formidable combatants. Their main weapon is clearly adapted to engage static targets, and the fusion bombs it fires travel slowly, making them easy for the interceptors to evade. The bomber itself also lacks agility and has been fitted with no armor whatsoever. That's not true. Is that true? I don't think that's true. Yeah, it has 20 armor. 20 armor is not no armor whatsoever. How dare you? Rendering it highly vulnerable to most types of air-to-air weapons. Unless guarded by escort fighters, they should be fairly easy to dispatch. Ultimately, these UFOs thus pose more of a strategic challenge than a tactical one. The war has now entered a stage where any funding region not adequately protected by interceptors will be quickly bombed in submission. So we gotta find a way to build a base in Asia. Probably. I can't decide if we should go for this. It would help so much. But I'll be so bummed if everyone dies again. Because there are robots there. And the robots do so much damage. Okay, now that we understand Secton Corps, are the rest Secton Corpses? We don't have any extra ones right now. I believe they are consumed in the process of studying them. Okay, I'm going to save Asia now. Arrange an extensive public media campaign. Tell them how great the Xenonauts are. To be used when truly necessary. Yep, that's now. Okay, Asia chills out a little bit. I wish I weren't playing Iron Man. So I could go see if I can deal with that, and if not, reload. So I think the challenge in the game as we get to mid-game is how on earth do I get enough money to build enough bases? And maybe it is I just need workshops and laboratories not researching things? Scientists are cheaper. I mean, yeah, recruiting more of the money producers would be huge. And the African money elite want to join me for 175. Back up the Iron Man save. Go find the save file. We could possibly do that, but I don't want to be a cheeser. Alright, nothing is currently queued. So we will start making money. We have extra corpses now we can sell. At 50,000, we could make additional weapons or armor. That is not the correct move right now, though. So when the next funding comes in, we immediately start building a second aircraft. And do we try the alien base? I mean, I have enough higher level characters this time that if they all die, they won't all die. Asia's not going to leave us. Like, everyone is cool with old Resorti right now. Anything gets 75 points. 105 there. No, I think 75 points is just too little currently. This is in Pondicherry. That's part of Pondicherry. I don't know how to say that, unfortunately. Alright, we know about the Stalker Stealth Armor. It is lightweight armor that employs advanced extraterrestrial electronics to camouflage the wearer on the battlefield. The garment consists of a skin-tight Kevlar suit reinforced around the vital organs with thin plates of hardened alloys. It offers reasonable, if hardly exceptional, battlefield protection without unduly restricting the movement of the soldier. This is supplemented by an enclosed helmet that features an integrated rebreather, no more gas mask needed, preventing damage from the inhalation of smoke or other airborne toxins. However, the most distinctive feature of Stalker armor is the honeycomb of tiny hollow projector cells that form the surface of the garment. Derived from technology used by alien wraiths, these cloak the wearer by chameleonically mimicking the appearance of surrounding terrain. This renders the wearer almost invisible at long distances, and thus harder to hit. Unfortunately, the illusion is less convincing at short range, where the shimmering of the hologram makes the suit easy to spot. Note also that hollow projectors are relatively delicate technology and are prone to shorting out after the suit takes damage. Although they usually reset themselves after a period, this leaves the temporarily leaves the wearer vulnerable to further attack. The Stalker armor is therefore most useful for snipers or other soldiers that rarely find themselves in close proximity to enemy units, so Grenadier also. But that would be neat. So if I make these for the snipers, I'll then have 2 free Warden armor that can send to the other team possibly. But each of is 750. So is it better for me to save money for gosh, I don't know what? I mean, so this is 10% of the cost of a Phantom. There's no way we get sufficient money before funding. So I'm going to go ahead and make one of these now. I probably need to hire more people to work here, frankly. Yeah, I have a bunch more living capacity. We could have 1 more engineers. The researcher will help us make more money. But I think it's 100 or 50,000 to hire on another engineer. Maybe I should have done that. Here's our funding report. Everyone gave us more this month than previously. This is also the first time ever that we've been a profitable organization. Hooray! The most concerned is indeed Asia Pacific. Their panic level went up a bit more, but yeah. Europe Europe and Soviet Russia are so happy they're giving me bonus money. Africa also. Alright, so 2 million money. Do I start a third base? If I buy another interceptor, I won't be able to build a full base. I'll need to have... Oh, man. The third base is probably the better choice here. That said, very soon, like tomorrow, we're going to start having enemies coming from everywhere. It's 4 days to build this. I think it's the case I need this thing to help cover more territory. And then Asia, Asia maybe soon. My second base is not fully functioning. You're absolutely right about that also. It has a radar, though, and that's the important thing, is just seeing who's coming is huge. But you are correct. It would be a smart thing to build this one up a little bit more first. Maybe. We don't have a medical center yet. We should probably remedy that. And then we don't have, what else? We don't have a training center. I can't afford that. I said the old helicopter. I mean, we could. We can decommission this thing. We'll get 150,000 money back, but then I'll be unable to deploy from here ever. And so the force that lives here is merely defensive. I guess that makes some sense. And then we have a hangar open here for an upgraded ship in the future. Maybe? Not sure if true. Okay, the training center needs 25 power, which we do have. We're 100,000 money short still, unfortunately. Okay. I only need one transport. It's cool having two, though. Don't you have cool stuff? I could sell fancy alenium. I don't know. Alright, Phase 3. My first time ever making it to Phase 3, I think. We're gonna read it. A powerful quantum broadcast of unknown purpose has been detected in high Earth orbit. Ground-based observatories reveal a sizable extraterrestrial structure to be present at the point of origin. Commander, my instruments have picked up an exceptionally large quantum signal in high Earth orbit. The signal is emanating from a point approximately 70,000 kilometers above our planet. This is the part where we find some crop duster from Iowa, put him in an airplane, and see what happens. Telescopes reveal a substantial alien structure is present, estimated to be 600 meters in length. That's pretty big. We've classified it as the Unidentified Orbital Object 1, or UOO1, or UO1. Great, says the operations director. How long has it been there? An observatory studying that section of the sky reports nothing was visible last night. Today is the peak of the quantum wave-4 pattern, the easiest it will ever be for the aliens to translocate matter into our dimension. It's likely no coincidence that today is the day enemies chose to deploy a massive structure. To what end? I'm still unsure. I'm willing to bet the orbital station's an important strategic asset. We urgently need to figure out what it is and whether we can destroy it. I agree. I'll prepare a research proposal immediately. The UO analysis takes 8 days, gives us more money. Something's up there, and it looks pretty bad. Okay. I think I'm going to deploy my airplane over here. If I can figure out what direction... If I figure out what direction the ship is going... Might be good. Well, I'm going to just send my fancy airplanes over this direction. Hey, we found a bomber. I got kind of lucky on that one. It has no escort. Here we go. It's coming right towards us. Very lucky on that one. We'll auto-resolve. We're fine. Yep, looks good. So we'll get more material off of that one. I'd like to find things to shoot down to get money. Alright, we're at 94 points right now. The money of Asia is 105. There'll also lower panic possibilities. The UOO is currently being built, actually. In 70 days, it will be built. UFO sighting down here. Like, more radar, more good, possibly the Colonial Center. I think continuing to launch might be smart. Alright. Stalker armor is made. And so another Phantom Interceptor coming online. Okay. I can have Pepin the Short just go look for us. There's no particular reason not to just explore as possible. Okay. Let's have you go look at Mexico. Okay. I do wonder if airplanes come from the alien base. Sorry, not airplanes. What are they called? UFOs, spaceships, and so on. We have the points to... Oh boy. Oh boy. So, a fighter and 2 probes. This is actually not an oh boy. This is fine. Okay, we have limited fuel on one of them, but that's okay. So, our first time fighting 3 ships. And then we want to get the Asian money masters on side. Good. I guess Asia is the next group to try to bring on board. If we have all of Asia on board, engineers are cheaper. Cool. Cool. Okay. So probe fighter. I'm going to go ahead and fight it myself, just as it's the first time seeing one of these groups. I think I've used Macron as like bait before, and send Jeanne d'Arc back behind if possible. Hello? There we go. And we'll take out the probes and then the fighter, presumably. None of them have any armor, so missiles are great here. To the point we could probably just rush in and missile all 3 of them, honestly. As we do have a total of 6 missiles. But I'll try to be responsible here and get Jeanne d'Arc in behind. Let's see what happens. Their missiles are out immediately. Mine are also. Okay, so I'm going to want to begin going this direction with Macron. Oh, we're not actually at top speed, are we, on anyone? Okay. And then we'll roll right on you. That's the wrong character. Roll right on you. A little bit too slow. Bad rolling. Bad rolling indeed. Okay, we've already taken half damage on Macron, unfortunately. They're all turning towards Bucko here. So Bucko... Okay, another missile out. Our missile's out also. Get ready to roll. You're the roller this time. Good job, you. Okay. I don't want Macron to fly right in. Your missiles are out. Okay, they are all flying that way. My missile's still going to hit. Fantastic. Okay. Nope. Yeah, Macron top speed, whatever. Okay. It is time to turn in. Lasers go. Stop going so fast. Okay, hate flying in directly into all of them, but, you know. Okay, 1 down. Sure. Oh, this is bad. The bad part is I forgot to turn my guns on. Oh, no. Okay. Jeanne d'Arc can take 1 more hit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's all falling apart. All right, Macron. 1 second. Oh gosh, Macron. Turn and fire. Why is Jeanne d'Arc not shooting its missiles? Hey, Foxy's awesome seeing you. Why are you not firing your missiles? Oh, Afterburn's on here. Thank you. Shoot. I wish they would give me a warning when they're not shooting. Okay. Jeanne d'Arc. Good. Whew! Thank goodness for our ability to roll. Okay, we'll be fine. We're all fine here, all fine. Okay. No worries. 12 HP left, 33 HP left. Yeah, when there are 3 of them, and I forget to turn my afterburners off, it gets kind of bad kind of quick. Wow! That was almost a real disaster there. Alright, 3 days to go on getting our new airplane on. Incredible shooting, thank you, thank you. If you're incredible, like unbelievably bad, I will accept it. I have so many materials. There was just a pop-up of something bad happening over here. Forest fires. Not sure if related. Long repairs. Yeah, 50 there. Well, Jeanne d'Arc ready to go immediately. I expected long repairs also. Looking good, though. So they were going to launch you immediately to go hunt around here. And then I'm going to send... Nope, wrong one. Oh, did I send the wrong one right away? Oh, Jeanne d'Arc. Oh, Pepin this short. There he is. So short I missed him. Okay, Jeanne d'Arc, you're just gonna maintain patrol there for right now. Same there. Okay. Go on home. Go on home. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not quite sure what I need to have ready before the alien base goes. Like, I want to upgrade my, a terror site in Soviet town. Yeah, we'll definitely go there. What was I gonna say, though? Yeah, I don't know what upgrades I need before we go and engage with the alien base. Surely more weapons are needed. Anyway, it's time for a quick mission. We have 1 hour left on stream. Let's see how this goes. A terror mission, I don't need my best characters ever. Spracknell, I'm going to give you the new skin-tight Stalker armor. Oh, Kimborn is heavy armor. Wait. So in light form, does it not have the gas mask? Okay. I guess the gas mask makes sense. We lose 10 points of accuracy, though, wearing heavy armor. Now, once we have the upgraded tactical vest, it'll be better. The upgraded ammo, or not ammo, accuracy mod. So I guess for this round, you're just going to wear the standard, I suppose. But at least you have some camouflage. Just not on the important parts, unfortunately. This is... I don't know if there's going to be a ship there, ultimately. I don't mind taking the Grenadier, though, if necessary. And I'd like to go ahead and bring in someone else to do some work here. So, I'm going to bring a second... I'm going to bring both of the other shield people here. I think. So I'm going to take you off the ship. And then, I think I have Jim as a shield currently. Is that true? No. Nicholas, welcome back, my friend. And then, other shield not recently. Putsaru, I choose you. Okay. we'll strip the better pistols off of our snipers right now. Though maybe it made sense for my my shield to carry stun guns. No, I think being able to do some more substantial damage is huge. With that said, you'll notice we still have the basic shields on. That feels genuinely awful. I'm very sorry for that. Okay, I need to get someone out of Guardian armor. My low-level buddy can never quite decide, with my limited good armor, who gets it. I think the assaulters might make the most sense. But again, you're a lower level one. Sorry, friend. You go in last, usually. So, Geektown San, you'll have this one also. I can upgrade in the workshop. Echo, which can I upgrade? I mean, all of them probably, but I don't have enough time for the upgrades. The shields, yeah, it's for 100,000 money. The times I've wanted to upgrade, I just haven't had the money to do so, unfortunately. I put through, good luck with that. Now, who else do I send home for right now? Marks. You've already done a terror site, so you're not going to come. Blue Link, you've done a UFO, I believe. Yep. So you'll stay. Paul Harvey, you may end up coming. We'll look in a moment. Okay, Rifle People. Oristo's come once previously. Red Zyrus has never come on any mission yet. I don't want to bring the people who are in pretty bad shape right now. Okay. So that is 2 low... Ooh, a sergeant, a lieutenant, and a lieutenant. I feel like I should bring at least one higher level character along. Man, Corso could be so good. As lieutenant, already crazy accuracy. Which is to say, I could go ahead and try to turn Corso into a sniper. Or whatever comes to mind right now. So, I'm going to sit Kibbs. Move Corso over to Sniper Fawn. And then bring along some higher level riflemen. I'd like Marks to become a colonel, I suppose. Okay. So some of the kids are along this time. Do I have a quote-unquote kid assaulter? No one named as such. Okay. Let's go ahead and run through and see if we can do that. Nicholas, you're looking great. I'd like to have you have a flashbang, maybe. And these combat knives. I guess it's just nice to have a melee weapon that doesn't run out of ammo, possibly? I don't know. I'm not sure why that's preferable to the stick. I guess the stick does more damage. Also, that 30 EMP damage. I wonder against the robots in the alien base if I should bring more stun guns for robots. I have no idea. It's only 22 EMP though. And 30, that's not that much on the bigger robots. Regardless. Well, you're missing your accuracy thing. Is that a problem? No, pistol accuracy doesn't really matter that much. IMO. They'll get you more grenades. Fine. Perrin looking good. Hideous. Looking okay. Geektown looking great. Red Zyrus, you can carry a little bit more. Ideally, I want one of these. Yeah, I'm always willing to take about 2 time unit penalty. They're just over 50, so I'll have you drop your grenade. I haven't been using basic grenades hardly at all. And that might be a bit of an issue. With no Grenadier this time. We have one more of the stun guns to hand out to someone. Okay, Red Zara should actually carry this. And get rid of the gas mask. And I can never quite decide, should I have a gun equipped or the med pack? Probably makes sense to have one of each, perhaps. So Red Zara, you'll have this ready if need be. You're actually only 47, though. One moment. A 47 accuracy. That feels pretty bad. I see. Yeah, I mean, Blue Link with that 80 is perhaps the preferable one, but your strength is only 49. Ah! Okay, Corso has no sniper rifle. That's a slight issue. Okay, I must have made another shotgun to send across town and then didn't do so. And then I have one laser rifle for Blue Link. It's going to be you, my friend. Okay, make sure we have enough ammo on our laser snipers. Why do you have so much free carry weight? That's crazy. Crazy. Okay, need more better pistols, obviously. More better indeed. I could reorganize and bring along a second wall blower. Good old wall blowers. Oh, you're wearing ordinary armor. Okay. But we still have tons of carry weight. Insanity. With reorganizing, could I bring another one of these? I expect the answer is yes. But can I figure out how to do it correctly? Let's see. The answer may actually be no. No. It's probably possible, but I'm too dumb for it. So, we're gonna say just not possible. That's fine. All right, still a lot of carry weight though. So I guess, yeah, sniper flashbangs are very awkward. I guess, Corso, you could instead be the in emergency break seal, bring rifle just in case. Okay, of course, the problem with organization again. Very, very bad at this part of the game. Level 1 works out, but still. Try the module above the mask. You can only have one of them. Yeah, only one actually mod per person, unfortunately, I think. Is that true? Yeah, unfortunately, that is true. You can't stack accuracy, unfortunately. Okay, so now these move over here. Excellent. Excellent, okay. And we can now put on one of these again. We're still so far below carry weight. I mean, it feels so silly for a sniper to have so much carry weight. Again, carrying multiple guns is absolutely huge. So I guess I'll carry additional ammo for the rifle. And then, as mentioned before, smoke grenade, flashbang, and there you go. Yeah, good luck, man. You could even put on the heavy armor and be largely okay. Sure looks good. That lowers your accuracy, though, doesn't it? Never mind. Snipers can't wear heavy armor. I've never spent so long thinking about one character. Spracknell! Spracknell! You're looking so good! I took away your pistol, though, didn't I? Okay. Are we ready, then? The team largely in good shape. You can carry one more grenade. Yeah, I guess the farther you get into the game, the more and more junk you can bring along. Gotta love it. We're not heading to the alien base, thank goodness. Okay, last mission of the day, team. Last mission of the day. Maybe we'll see some more enemies here, different ones than before. Or maybe it'll be the same as previously. Alien bombs on the field. We can try to save civilians. I think it's a negative 20 or 30 panic, which will really help the Asia-Pacific area. They're the ones that have been closest to freaking out Comma Man for quite a while now. Check my email to see if my student has explained which of the two... No, I still don't know which of the two restaurants to go to. They share the same name, they're equidistant from school. What is it you want from me? We know of one enemy immediately. Hey, it's these kind of guys. Okay. So, this place is 3 stories tall. And they begin with a wraith. And when the wraith is first shot, it then puts on a shield that stays on until it's shot a second time. Now, is there any way to see it? Do they have their phone number? No, we communicate via email exclusively, unfortunately. Hideous, you see anybody? Can I climb up there, possibly? We don't know where the ladders are, unfortunately. It's turned away, so we don't need to worry about reaction fire at all. But... what's that? Okay, I assume this is a robot man. It's my first time seeing one of those. Not just in this playthrough, but genuinely ever. So this time the enemy gets the high ground pretty substantially through and through. Okay, there is a ladder here we see. I don't think that's so helpful currently. There might be one inside? I don't know, they're called Androns? Cool. I look forward to seeing how they work. So we could smoke ourselves to protect against this buddy here. Those splurge back seats, I really appreciate that a lot. Another one. Okay, so Wraith there again turned away. It's not going to be flashbangable. If we go here, we have a 45% chance of hitting it. Huh. Huh. I don't know if flashbangs work through windows. They do, but do walls block them? Okay, if we can hit the tile that it's on, or sorry, the tile in front of it, it will go through the window. Just no farther. Okay. If we go here, there's no chance of hitting it. Okay. I'm gonna have you just get out the way for right now. Hey, it's another one! Wow, okay, lots of enemies lining up nigh immediately. Okay. Marks the Cylon. If you go here, you can guarantee flashbang that one. Cool. So it's going to do less trouble than previously. Now, unfortunately, Marks is unable to duck after that, so it could just stand up and shoot Marks. With plasma rifles, we got some problem potentially. Okay. So, dude can see through the window, but only sort of. Okay, Sniper Corso. If you step to here, you can't see either of them, and we really don't want to be shooting up. Okay. I'm going to move the shield out to here. Wow, direct hit. That's more than half of the shield's possible HP. Okay, 91 here. If you just duck. I didn't realize we get an immediate kill on that. That was definitely a high roll. I'll take it all the way. Okay. So, the one over here I'm guessing is far enough away that it can't shoot us this turn. But I'm not sure on that. I have a shotgun. Is there... Okay, we have a ladder here. Okay, the unit does not know of that ladder. No one's seen the ladder yet, unfortunately. So shield goes forward to give me sight of that ladder. In the position seen by 2. Okay. Is it possible for you to throw a flashbang up here? Not guaranteed, but it is possible. 61? Good job, Nicholas. Thank you for that. Okay, you duck now. So with that, Perrin, can you get here? You can. From there, you can't shoot, unfortunately. So maybe this turn we get you just against the wall here. And then next turn we prep to get you upstairs. Who dat? Are you a soldier? It's a soldier with a pistol. Absolutely. Welcome to the squad, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want Corso to step back inside. And duck. Oh, I have a second shield. I forgot I had 2 shields. That's great. I don't know what to do with you yet. Okay, we have another assaulter. Who has a 96 points. Right, Geektown, you're my hero. If you go to here, you have a 31% chance of hitting it. It will not be a kill, though. So for the moment, you're going to go to this corner and turn and duck. And you can see that thing, but I'm continuing to believe it can't shoot that far. I'm ready to be absolutely dismayed over that. Cat. If you look around the corner here, you're more protected there than you were before. Other shield, not sure. Other sniper. So this is my stealth sniper. Is it possible for you to take this shot? 79%. Wow, okay. So it can now see us. I think laser rifle would have been better for that than standard sniper rifle. But you are now nicely camouflaged. Cool. Laser blue link. I would like you on this window. It's not going to work, is it? Too high, 20 points. Okay, I'd like you here, I guess. I'll see if we can see anybody. All right, extra shield. I'm going to set you up on this side. All right, let's see who all dies. An enemy overwatched far enough away that we didn't see any damage taken. Hey! Hey! Army guy with pistols shoots once, gets some damage in. Holy cow! Okay. So Brother Man here can shoot that distance. He didn't hit, but he can shoot that far. So maybe these are enemy snipers. One from ceiling shot the shield. Army Man just died, and then something went thump thump and appeared to have shaken the entire map. So we know that these have used their turns entirely. We know further that you can snipe this guy again, guaranteed hit. And having not moved, well, nothing then. Where's Kibbs? Kibbs is here. 51. Is there a way I can get you a better shot? Like, if you go and stand right next to Spracknell, 63 is all. If you stand next to Spracknell and duck, 69. Let's try it. Awesome. Again, I probably should have used laser first there. That worked fine. Alright, sniper team doing pretty well. So this is the next ideal sniper target, but I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing with the outfit like this, should be like getting Spracknell behind enemy lines and so on. Nicholas has 2 points left on the shield. What a useless shield. I may have to have my sniper throw on a rifle for Nicholas in a moment here. Okay. Is it possible to get Red Xyrus into a shooting position here? Not really. We could potentially blow cover or flashbang again. I don't want to burn through all my flashbangs immediately, of course. This is a guaranteed hit. Not a kill. Not a kill, unfortunately. Oh, also, yeah, he has the, the camouflage on now. Okay, blue link. Does not, we can't go through these windows, unfortunately. You have to shoot them before you can go through them. Right, they're these ones. Okay. So Geektown San is the one you can potentially get up here and unload. I'm gonna do that. Not sure if right decision. We got big old armor for a reason, my friend. Nice. Okay. So we gotta do a little bit more damage up there. Is there any way that Blue Link can do it? I mean, with the shield on, probably not. I probably should have done this differently, like backwards, actually, of what I did. 31 to there. 29. We could throw a grenade, which does 35 damage. Okay, if you step back a little bit. $52. I'm trying to find the best possible arc, but I don't know my trigonometry, unfortunately. 41. So it's possible where he's standing right now actually is the best throw at 64. Please don't hit our friend. Cool. That did nothing. Okay. Close range plasma shot, not preferred. Got a bunch of characters left, of course. Unfortunately, the majority of them are shotguns. I have a character here, and you were thinking about getting up here also and shooting. Can you instead grenade? We have to have 42 points left for grenading. So from here, it's a 78%. 82. Come on, come on. A, 4 HP left. That's not A. I don't know if he has armor of some sort. No, if he has armor, would show that. Am I doing Iron Man? Absolutely. Absolutely Iron Man. No saves coming allowed here. Okay, so there are 2 enemies left to deal with. I have shield, both of whom have ways of destroying cover, but not standard grenades. Okay, I have a rifleman here. We established before he can't really get to position to shoot well. We could flashbang again, but... And then shotgun over here. I mean, shotgun could throw another grenade. We are wasting so many grenades right now. It's not a waste, though, if we save our character alive, I suppose. One more time! Fine. So we didn't get any material off of that guy. Nonetheless, it is dead. The only enemy of which we know right now is this one. I can get my pistol there at a 51. 58. 64. 70. Fantastic. Are we going to call it a clear? A successful moment for the team? Sure. Alright, so Shotgun Man did his thing. Blue Link, turn you this direction. We're in such poor positioning right now because of our wild decisions involving grenades. Okay, so Red Zyrus didn't do anything. Now if you go look this way for right now. Nothing immediately. Fine. Who shows up? Someone jumped through a window? Hello? We're seeing the big robots now. And these are the ones that killed me when we did the alien base last playthrough. So more and more robots showing up. I believe this one just shot at a civilian. Okay. It is the time of plasma rifles through and through. So we have no targets for the snipers right now. Spracknell, I'm going to get you on the roof. And I wish I could make you go prone there, but you do have your camouflage on still. I guess this alien bomb went off, as it's black and this one is shining beautifully. We're just looking around real quick. Don't see anybody currently. Pistol sniper, let's go. Okay, so we know there's an enemy here, and then presumably there are many, many more everywhere else. This rifleman, I don't exactly want to have advanced, but I need to get eyes out here. Okay, if you don't duck, you can return fire. I think ducking is more important right now. I want to deal with the threat we know. This turn, we are not going to be rushing it. Certainly, certainly. We'll have a flashbang ready in a moment. Stick you in the corner here to decide which way you want to go. Again, we'll duck. Possibly smoke would be a good idea as we move forward. I need to remember to do more of that, but... Shield here for this turn. Shotgun guy, time to get off the roof, thank you. That shotgun guy did his job, though. It's pretty great to see. You'll just hang out here. Hopefully we don't get shot in the back. Okay. Other shotgun. We've not been in this building yet. That should probably be something we worry about in a moment here. Hello! Okay. So this one's blue. Not sure I've seen a blue one before. So Iaparen can attack right now. Corso can't really do much. I don't know if robots can be flashbanged. I know the little octopus guys can't be. So I think this is a case where we just step back. Probably. So I was thinking of having this sniper go up to here. I guess I'll do that. Okay. Blue Link, you can't possibly go help here. Now this will give us cover in multiple directions. Yeah, we just back out here. And if it... Oh no! By turning around, I used up all of my time units. Which means you actually can't shoot. So you should run away even more. That doesn't feel great. If that's the case... Well, if Brother comes across this way, he has their backs. And not in a positive sense. Okay, Hideous. If you go here, you can see. I wish you were in closer, but you're not. Nicholas, you're not in a great location unless there's an enemy right here. Let's have you look real quick. Hole in the wall also, but not much past that. Yeah, no reason to flank with this character. But I guess I'm going to do so anyway. Alright, where does Big Boy go this turn? Someone shot somewhere. Okay, okay. Hello, other Big Boy. Robot smash! Oh boy, oh boy. So, the large robot shooting seems to shake the entire map. So things I know. Number one, a robot stepped on these and then shot, I believe. Number two, I believe it's the case there's an enemy in here who shot also. I don't think they're one and the same. Number three, something, something, something. Number four, hello friend. Okay. If I right-click attack, I can lock time units same for reaction. I'm sorry, Maddie, be what? Okay, the right-click is not doing anything as far as locking them. But that sure does seem cool. If it's possible to do so. Okay. The top three. Oh, like this kind of attack. Hey! Thank you for that. That's great to learn. Okay. So we see two currently. I am nearly certain you've already shot. But just in case not, well, I want to go here and look again. I thought there was an enemy in here. Turns out there's not. So what I want to do with you is shoot the enemy to draw our direction. No damage at all, but armor damaged good. The laser rifle does -8 armor. stripping. Sure do wish I had a laser shotgun. Haven't made one of those yet, unfortunately. Okay, think through this. So the one character I have here has a 28%. I don't believe this enemy is shot yet. Okay. I have snipers. Have snipers, use snipers. It's important. Can you see this guy? 95. Let's take it. Hey! Okay, actually not that much damage, frankly. Please duck. Okay. Also, it's possible these folks were shooting at my cloaked sniper. If they have really good vision, that'd be kind of unfortunate. Okay, if we move to here... Wait, even without moving... Hello! Okay. The little spinny ones. I know the spinny ones explode, so we don't want to fight them at close range. And I believe this thing fired wildly a moment ago, so I believe it does not have time units left. I shouldn't have gone for that shot. It was an absolute waste of a turn. That's fine, though. Okay, other sniper has already shot. Needs to reload, ideally. So how are we going to deal with this? We could retreat and ignore it for this round. This one needs to be dealt with, though. And so shotgun guy... Where did my 35? Right there. Miss 0-0. Miss 0-0. I'm sorry, what? Hey, Civilian, good seeing you. Do I know of the game Esoteric Ebb? Not at all, my friend. Not even a little bit, frankly. Esoteric Ebb. How about laser rifle? You doing better? So this is why the robots destroyed us last time we played. I don't think I'm set up well to kill them, unfortunately. Alright. Straight into its chest. Boom, boom, boom. Holy cow. Okay. Huh. So maybe laser shotgun needed? The frag grenade should get a kill here. I'd have 36 points left for this one. We might hit our friend here, unfortunately. Huh. Okay. So in-ray this one, we're running away. We could smoke here. We could try to frag grenade that one. Who's left? Shotgun guy here. Okay, guaranteed hit. Okay, friends, current theory is the robot only takes damage if the damage is over a certain number of points. Because that was a hit by the frag grenade, and it didn't do a darn thing. Okay. You can shoot again. So he hit it for 5. So why... Maybe frag grenades don't armor penetrate at all. That's a possibility. Yeah, penetrate is 0 armor, so the frag grenade is a really bad call there. That's okay though. Now we know at least. 43 buddy in the way. If I get to at least 60, I'll take this shot. Or do I deal with that one? 23. 24. Not worth doing. 53, I'm gonna take it. Didn't hit your friend in the head, good job. Okay, shield, you go here. You're probably gonna get shot at, but that's okay. Shield number 2, you can't turn. Well, that's unfortunate. Yes, shoot the civilian. Chase civilians. Okay, as expected, no damage taken, suppressed, that's fine. Okay, okay. What a lovely patio set that is. Shield destroyed. So we need to borrow a rifle in a moment here. Please don't miss again. Hey, thanks. I apparent. Just get the kill, please. Hey, thanks. Very good, very good. So, the next known target is right here. Snipers cannot see them currently. Unfortunately. Okay, Sniper can't move this turn and still be able to shoot. Sniper 2 cannot see either. So once again, I can pop this guy out to be eyes. Okay, nothing immediately. I think we set up for the next turn, as opposed to rushing in like a madman. This sniper can relocate as need be. I'm going to put Spracknel here and pistol snipe for turn. Actually, here instead. Okay. Because of the current state of things, I want to deal with this before anything else. So with that in mind, I'm going to pop out. Okay, this is primarily to see if the enemy came around in this direction. It seems like they haven't for right now. Marks. I'm feeling a little nervous what I'm doing. Okay, Blue Link, I'm going to have you go here. You found it. Fantastic. Cat. Can you shoot it? 10% chance. So 66 on my non-moving sniper. Let's try for it. Good hit. Armor was down. Okay, does that change things? It didn't move at all, so it's definitely overwatching. That'd be silly. So, as of right now, it knows where this sniper is, who has some cover. I feel okay about that. Shotgun here, not this turn. I'm going to have you go support this direction as we can. Marks. If I get you into the firing line here, I don't think I'm going to try for this. No, I'm not. It's too far away. I'll put you right here for now. I went one step too far. I gotta remember to save steps for Reaction fire. Okay. Aw, little librarians scuttling about. I believe that civilian just died. There are probably 2 enemies in the library. You didn't shoot. I'm sorry, what? Huh. Brotherhood just feeling super Overwatchy, it seems. Fair enough. Okay, we defeated an octopus over here. So I think we should probably try to clear this building next. This is a place where blowing walls might make sense. Huh. I wonder if that bomb was unexploded before that moment. That bomb may have been unexploded. It just wasn't shining bright like the other ones, so I thought it had already been used, perhaps. 5 of 5. You, my friend, go look in the window for me. Alright. Oh, who has the other rifle? Okay, you do. I'm gonna have Corso begin moving over to this shield person to give them a rifle. And they don't need to reload yet. Hard getting off the roof, it seems. Just got off the roof of this turn. Okay, I'll have this shielder, who has no good rifle, run this way. And they'll meet up next turn. Okay. I don't have a second shield now because the second one exploded. Geektown is my strongest character. I just want to see what's happening in this direction. Okay, nothing yet, though again, we know there are enemies in that area. Okay, run back. Okay. Rifle person, get right behind. Alright, sniper is fully loaded right now. I'm clearing this building, but I would like to see what's happening in other places. So for the moment, we found a new one. Hey! 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 I think it's standard size. In the old XCOM, a soldier could throw a weapon like a grenade. That'd be amazing. Okay. So I don't think it can see you, but we'll see. We worry now that these guys are gonna have a bad time. So I think smoking might be sensible. Okay. And then you're gonna move to here as much as you can. Blue link, move you to here, preparation for next turn. Okay, another shotgun. The shotguns are supposed to be going this way, so I will go ahead and continue doing that. Okay. Does my sniper get sniped? Another big robot. There's that Wraith. Okay. The Wraith did not shoot. It is overwatching. Now, we know that at first time it gets hit, it will put its cloak on. And then I want to get a shotgun onto it if possible. Okay, 70 with no cloak. At close range, it won't matter too much, though. Okay, sniper, 81. If we move to this box, 100. 5 HP left, awesome. That might actually make sense for my rifleman to try. No. So shotgunner here. Ideally I want to have 43 left. 39. 53. 74, awesome. Uh-oh. Alright, other robot there, that's fine. We're going to continue our mission as planned. I'll be smoking again, I believe. Such an overkill. Maybe I should just run in with the shotgun in the first place. I'm just never sure how much damage I'm going to do. The high rolls always throw things off in a kind of fun way. Okay. So, not ideal. We want to have smoke here. So, Marks here has 2 smokes left. Does not have a way of avoiding smoke inhalation for himself, unfortunately. So if we go to here... Can we get this up and over? Yeah. Sorry for the endless stuns. You can't duck, you can turn that way just to see your enemy, know your enemy, etc. Let our sniper pivot. Prepare for a shot there next turn. Red Xyrus. Throw you here for right now. Blue Link. Yeah, I want them to definitely be covered by the smoke. You go here. Cat. Corso, I'd like you to go ahead and drop your weapon. And then you'll set up here for this turn. Go this way instead. Turn, pistol, get down. Okay, Nicholas, you now have a proper gun again. I'm going to trust that this team can deal with that. So you're going to go support this assault. I will let someone come from this direction, though. So I'm going to dump you on the wall here. Watching that way. Okay. Shotgun through the window. Shield. I feel like I'm splitting up in a way I probably shouldn't be. Let's go save the civilian. Don't you worry, buddy, you're free! Not through the window, you fool! Alright, so this is the end of the world in that direction. End of the world in this direction. Surely there's no one here! Okay, cool. When I say surely occasionally works out. Where's my can opener? Bring me my can opener! Okay, next turn you'll go through that window. Next turn, you gotta find a door to go through, actually. No going through windows for old Bomby McGee there. Okay. I'll have you move on the hedge. Okay. Saving civilians. Hello! Alright, surprise, surprise on that one. Took a hit, not bleeding, just a good hard hit. An old Hideous here. Okay. So you're the only shooter in range right now. Shield guy goes to window, has a 59% chance of hitting. That then drops the camouflage. And we'll go knock it out for bonus money. Nice. Oh gosh, can't go through windows. I said putts her through the window, forgetting once again that shields can't go through windows. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay. So I believe there was a robot in this area. I don't recall exactly where it was, unfortunately. Sniper has one shot left. I believe it went right to here. We could send the sniper into the smoke to see. Seems possibly silly, though. Alright, Geek Town. Show me what you can find. Nothing. Hello, friend. Okay, we found it. Uh-oh. 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 0-0 miss. How does that even work? 0-0 miss at that close range. At least we damaged the armor a little bit. My goodness, though, that's not good. Okay, second sniper. There's no way. There's absolutely no way on that. Slight possibility on this if I were on the roof again. Man, these robots I need to research. We absolutely need to learn how they work because it's getting silly. Okay, Spracknel can't throw anything. Unfortunately, you could throw something. Possibly smoke. You can go back to here. Guaranteed hit. Okay, Mark's gonna take some serious stun damage. So maybe I need to be hitting with the laser first? Okay, no gas mask. No gaslight tile, I believe. Yeah, I need more laser weapons. I think that's the fact of the matter here. So you are a guy with laser rifle. We'd have 36 for a possible shot. Fine. I might need to start thinking about weapon order. I'm not sure on that. Okay, the two of which we know right now. Wraith is pretty far away. Luckily, Geektown is ducking. This one's much closer. It fires wildly, but I'm not sure how effectively it hits. Moving to here. Who doesn't need more laser weapons? Those who are fighting against the civilians. They do not need more laser weapons, I don't think. Okay, can you see this door, my friend? Sort of, kind of. If you blow this wall, you can see more fully and you can take a shot still. Not sure if it's a great use of my things, but I'll take it. Alright. You went for the back door, fine. Wow! The Wraith took the shot and hit! Geektown! Geektown, that's 42 damage. You're gonna lose 15 health this next turn. I believe that the octopus is here, but apparently I can see one if it's not. That was unfortunate. Alright, Operation Save Geektown on a moment. First, though, how on earth did it hit? Okay, so it is the case. Hey, Karnak, good seeing ya. It is the case that Spracknel can shoot if we had sufficient points to shoot. In this position, it's just off. Man, perfect aiming there. Okay, you're gonna flashbang him. good. You're gonna run away. Hopefully no more Overwatch points. Good. I need to get a doctor on you so you go in as far as you possibly can. And then you're gonna go do the doctoring. Cool. Our highest level character, one of the colonels, is in pretty bad shape right now. So with that, Spracknell can get a 58. Go to here, none. So ideally I want to cover here. Wait, I'm not going to target for my new location. That's weird. Okay. Can't duck. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Also, okay. Blue Link, Red Xyrus, Corso. Corso needs to reload. Can shoot from where they are. I'm going to leave Corso right there just in case someone comes to the sight line. Red Xyrus, I sort of want to advance you slowly, but... yeah, why do I mean, I think splitting up is the right call in a case like this one, and pincher moving and so on. But it does feel like I've made some silly choices. If I blew up this corner right here, we'd have direct line of sight to the Wraith, but we wouldn't be able to do enough damage in a single shot. Yeah, no way. With a high roll maybe, but... okay. Unhealthy shotgun. You're just gonna stay there. Healthy shotgun. You're gonna go here and look that way. Not seeing anybody right now. Really far away for shooting, so we'll go ahead and get you back in here. And wait a turn. Shield. Finally found the front door. And we have only 5 shield points left, so I want to stay under cover as possible. Okay, Blue Link. If you go to here, you have some cover at least. Red Xyrus, the same. No gas mask on. Okay. Nicholas. You push the wall also. Hopefully no one pops out on the left side there. Hey, Kibbs, good seeing you, my friend. You got a little camera wave, my friend. Alright, so no one did anything. Except possibly some movement. Scouts got a scout. Scout finds an enemy. Scout does serious damage. Good job, Scout. Definitely... I'm actually not sure it stepped out this turn. It might have been hanging out there for a while. So... 22 from that location. 38. Not ideal. Shotgun. 30% by 3. Weakened character, though. Okay, in-ray rifle people. Definitely laser rifles needed. I can get a shield to here, which might help. Now again, that is the end of the shield. And so if we get a big old blast here, that character takes some damage, almost certainly. So does that let me get a better shot? Not even a little bit. Do I try for 22? No, what I try for is flashbanging. And as before, I'm not sure if robots will be flashbanged. Let's learn together right now. They cannot. Alright, good to know that. I thought that maybe like an EMP blast or something would cause some troubles, but no. Okay, I can have my shotgun running like a cowboy. Only issues, I know there's a Wraith here. So how close can we get? Let's try it. Go, Geektown, go! Fine, good. Wraith not spotted, cannot duck, that's okay. Okay, this sniper is basically useless right now. So I'm going to give you a line, I guess, in this direction. We need cover against Wraiths. I don't know what's going to happen as a team. Not so much. So Geektown-san might be at the end here. So they do still have quite a bit of armor, so we'll see what happens. Okay. So nobody's in the windows there. Could get ready to go in this direction. I'm currently thinking that Wraith is the last enemy, but I'm just not sure on that. Okay, the Wraith is there. Is there any way I can flashbang it? From here, the answer is definitely not. But now that I can see, that's very helpful. My only character with substantial movement points left are indeed my shotgun men back here. I'd have 42 points to throw. Again, there's no way correct. Yeah, there's no way correct. How about if we go for smoke much closer by? It's still too far. We can't throw over a mansion, unfortunately. If only we had a grenadier in this case. That'd be grand. But not right now. Alright, push, 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 push. Good luck, Geektown-san. Good luck, my friend. Of course. Hey, not dead. Hey, not dead. 43 HP left. You're gonna finish it off in a moment, dear friend. Spracknel. No, not loaded. My sniper's not loaded, unfortunately. Pistol sniper, let's go. Okay, 104 damage left. I have more than enough people to do this. Well done, Geektown. Mission accomplished. No deaths. Oh, man. Hey, Pragma's Progress. Good seeing you. It's been a while, my friend. Hope things are good for you up north. Over here in the east, we've gone full time. We're tenure track now. How exciting. Pragma's Progress says, hope you're giving Shotgun Guy life insurance. Shotgun Guy's only insurance is the shotgun. What more do you want? Shotgun Guy is love. Shotgun Guy is life. A little wounded. Unfortunately, no one leveled up from Colonel. We have new kinds of wreckage. And an alien plasma grenade. I'm actually amazed we never got grenaded then, but neat. Neat, neat, neat. Alright, so very low-level sniper leveled up. Awesome to see that. Everyone got some points for doing a good job out there. Alright, we have 500,000 money right now. We have new engineering analyses. Hello, engineers. Okay, we have to have a pile of these to exploit them, of course. I'm guessing research people will let us know about... There we go. Our first time seeing Androns. So I was thinking the Androns might be snipers, but their accuracy is only 55. We're going to learn now about how robots work. So they're large. That means plus 10 hit chance against them. They're robots. So immune to stun, gas, and anything involving morale. However, unlike biological units that are vulnerable to EMP damage, which is a particularly deadly form of damage that completely bypasses armor. So I can do EMP damage with my stun stick, what's that called? Stun club? Whatever. Or my stun gun, but not much damage. And it's hugely resistant to kinetic damage. Alright team, this is why we're hitting it for 0. Because it has armor and then also resistance on top of that for my normal weapons. We definitely need some other kind of weapons against them. Probably laser shotguns would do it. Wait, Pragmatist Progress says things are good up north. Your daughter's 11 weeks old. Alright team, so Pragmatist Progress is over on YouTube. You can't see their messages, but yeah, we went to grad school together and we were friends back then. And Pragmatist Progress is someone I like a whole bunch, is a good person. And you've had a child. I did not know that. I'm not on Facebook, but congratulations, my friends, and yeah, I think you're going to be a good dad, and that's very exciting, and we should talk at some point. Do you have my Gmail? Sorry to engage in personal conversation while streaming, but do you have my Gmail? If not, it's my last name, then first name with no vowels at gmail.com. I would like to catch up on Zoom. That'd be pretty cool. Wow, you have a kid. That's awesome. I feel like I want to cry, actually. I think this is my first of my close friends as a child. Or close friends, at one point close friends. You'll be in touch, thank you. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Cool. Analysis of the recovered Andron remains confirms these are fearless creatures which are entirely robotic with no trace of biological tissue detected among the wreckage. Their physiology is nonetheless much like that of any other bipedal human. Synthetic muscles built from servo motors and hydraulic pistons sit over a heavy titanium skeleton, granting a similar range of motion to the average human. Unfortunately, these robotic muscles appear rather stronger than biological equivalents. Androns can smash through brick walls like paper, and the immense weight of the armor plate that encases their body barely seems to inconvenience them at all. Oh, you know what, team? It might be worth getting my own robots up and going. I've yet to build a single robot, but probably a laser bot would do very well against this kind of thing. And I believe my current dropship can have up to 2 robots in it. Anyway, buried deep in the chest cavity is a small alenium reactor that appears capable of providing sufficient energy for months of operation, while the metal skull contains numerous processing units that presumably constitute an electronic brain. This brain is notably smaller than that of any comparable biological creature, yet despite this, battlefield reports suggest Androns remain perfectly competent at basic combat skills like marksmanship. However, they are notably slow to process situational changes and display a puzzling reluctance to utilize cover. Androns are likely to pose our soldiers a significant issue in the battlefield. Finding a way to breach their armored shell will be paramount to success, as my tests suggest the electronic innards beneath are actually surprisingly delicate. Maybe upgraded grenades would do it. We haven't researched upgraded grenades, have we? No, we have. Alenium grenades I haven't actually constructed, but I have researched them. So maybe after the new airplane is done, we should do some work on researching upgrades, possibly. Alright, then the Servitor. Auto Heal Ray. Explosive Death. Does 40 damage in a nearby range. Provides medical assistance to other alien force. If any alien unit within 6 tiles suffers damage and survives, it's healed for 50% of damage taken, so 6 tiles. It's small, thus harder to hit. A servitor is a robotic drone almost a meter wide and roughly 50 kilograms in weight, equipped with 5 vectored thrust nozzles that attach to the central body via metal arms. It's capable of floating on the battlefield with surprising speed. Atop the body is the spherical head that contains a suite of electronic components. This includes the servitor's central processing unit, as well as a powerful optical sensor package that allows the drone to interpret its surroundings with remarkable fidelity. The frontal eye is actually an unusual plasma weapon that fires long bursts of curiously compact plasma projectiles. Though these lack penetration and inflict relatively minor damage, a full burst can easily kill a poorly protected soldier. So if it attacks at close range, you got some big problems. A close analysis suggests the weapon may actually be little more than an advanced welding tool. Indeed, given their mediocre combat performance, it's plausible that servitors are simply maintenance drones pressed into military service. However, reports suggest servitors are also capable of administering medical assistance to nearby alien units, spraying injuries with a healing stream of painkillers, stem cells, and coagulants. Unsurprisingly, your soldiers therefore consider them a high priority target on the battlefield. Kill the healer first. Finally, note the alenium reactor of the servitor tends to explode spectacularly once sufficiently damaged, and while being showered with shrapnel is clearly hazardous for the troops, remember it's also dangerous for nearby aliens. Big brain time. Alright team, it is afternoon my time. I've got an appointment with a student at 1 p.m, so it's time for me to go. Tomorrow is a day off. The semester's over, so it's a day of research, certainly. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a good one. It was so good to see so many of you. Come by and say hi. We'll return to this game in a couple days here. I don't want to say we're winning, but we're doing better than we were previously. And that's what counts. Thanks again, folks. See you again real soon. Goodbye. Goodbye.